Hey guys, I'm live. I'm looking dead, but I'm alive. Just trying to find some peace and calm right now, guys. A lot of you out there are feeling very stressed. I've gotten more than several messages of your stress, so don't tell me you're not feeling it. Hi guys. I missed you too. I missed you too. So this is me. This is me, guys. No makeup. Hair's not brushed. The dishes aren't done. My bed's not made. Did I have lots of water today? No. Did I do yoga or stretches today? No. Did I eat the right things? I think I had some pieces of a cheese sandwich left over from my kids' lunch. The reason I bring this up, guys, is because it doesn't matter what you put in your body. It doesn't matter if you meditate for the morning and stretch and do yoga and go run 10 miles this morning. It doesn't matter what vitamins you take. It doesn't matter, because none of that stuff is going to get you to a place of peace. We can think about all the things we have to do on our list. Where's my list? All the things we have to do on our list. But the point is, it's probably not going to go your way. It's not going to go your way. Everything you had planned, it may not hit the quota. It may not even hit. There's going to be interruptions. There's going to be pauses. There's going to be issues that arise. How do you take them? How do you take them? So I'm here today to help. I don't need my pen. I'm here today to help you out, guys. Take advice from me, and if I'm a little pushy, please tell me. I have an Aries moon. I am a leader. I take charge. I'm a doer. I'm a doer. And whenever something gets in my way, I am not afraid to push it out of the way to keep going. So maybe, like a lot of people say, you're all born with a specific moon sign, and you are all born with a specific rising sign, which is very important. Study Vedic astrology. You are born with a specific sign. That is your purpose. I put mine up there to share with you guys. I have a Sagittarius rising. That's very well known for the advice giver, but it's also very well known to being very spiritual. In my old life, in my old life, I was very spiritual. I find that in this life, I am also. It comes naturally to me. It doesn't come naturally to every single person on the planet. So I am here with a voice, thanks to my Gemini sun, but I'm here with a voice and a mind of action and a spirit of teaching and a spirit of sharing knowledge that I have, ancient inside me knowledge, guys. This isn't books that I've written or read. This isn't years and years of studying meditation in the Himalayas. This is coming from my insides. This is who I am. So I'm going to share with you today, how to be calm in the storm, because you all are feeling it. And this was my little motto. Let that shit go. If something happened today or yesterday, and it's not what you wanted to happen at all, maybe you got a message you hate. Maybe you got a response that pissed you off, especially if you're a Scorpio. I know about you, Scorpio. I'll get to that later. Maybe something really ticked you off, okay? Maybe something is in your way as a wall, Leo. You have a wall, Leo. And let me tell you, and I'll get to you later, Leo, your wall is yourself. And I'm going to get to it. Don't hate the messenger. This is a very good mantra. I want you guys to listen to it. It's on my faves. It's Ganesh. It's a Ganesh mantra, and it's a mantra to remove all obstacles. All obstacles. I'm going to put it up on the screen so you guys can see. It's 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 11 seconds. Okay? Can't see that. Okay, Ganesh is my person because I'm a Saturday born child. Sagittarius is ruled by Ganesh. That's my person. So I'm very connected. If you have a certain specific rising sign, look into what rules you, what helps you get things done. Because if you give power and you use them as a tool, you can help yourself. That's a lot. I'm going to get to that later. Okay, but I'm starting today with telling you this. Just breathe. Let's just start. Just breathe. Just, if you're ever upset, give yourself 25 minutes. Your brain takes 25 minutes to leave anger and relax to where it needed to be. Give yourself 25 minutes out of any situation. Okay? Stefan, your ears are ringing again today. I believe it. So have mine been. Besides that, if you can master calming yourself down in a matter of seconds, you're doing great. Some people can. I'm not going to brag, but I can. Do I always choose to do that? No, sometimes I choose to just be mad. But you can, and it is very possible to choose to switch your paradigm, switch your anger, switch your stress down to where it needs to be. No matter the environment around you, you have to be strong enough to build your own wall and your own bubble. Imagine a bubble around me. I have my own bubble. Nobody can penetrate my energy. It's hard sometimes, but you can do it. Okay? Anyways, why I got on here today, guys, and I have my notes because I'm spacey. That's the Gemini in me. I'm spacey. Power of self-worth, okay? And I have cards pulled, so I'm going to show you. But this is what led me to this video. I got not 1, not 2, not 10, not 20 messages from people, a plethora, a downpour of a storm of rain from all my friends and listeners and people that message me and need readings. I've got a plethora of the same situation. I have a block. I have a block. I am not feeling it. I don't feel hope. I don't feel my star card. I don't feel it. And be careful what you just said. Be careful what you just said. What you think about, you will bring to your life. What you speak, you will create. But number 1, before any of that jazz, what you are feeling, you are pulling to you. You are pulling to you. Is it going to pop up like Genie? Poof, there it is. No, this isn't I Dream a Genie. Poof, you get your wish. Poof, what do you want? Poof, you got it. Shake your nose. What do you want? Poof, there it is. No, this isn't I Dream a Genie, okay? This is the law of attraction. This is how spirit connects with your soul. This is the universe. Even the planets have specific numbers that it takes them to rotate around the earth or the sun. They're you know what I mean? I can't even think of the word. Seriously? It's out of my head. Seriously, I can't think of the word. Anyways, you know what I mean. Listen. Listen, Linda. Listen. The planets take years, sometimes 2 years. Saturn takes 2 years to get around the sun. Sometimes, there you go, orbit. Thank you, Marco. Orbit. When you make a desire to the universe, sometimes like the planets, which you know Saturn rules your karma. Saturn rules your karma. Where is Saturn in your chart? If you need to know your chart, your sun, moon, or rising, where's Saturn in your chart? Call me up. Let's do an astrology reading. I'll give you a chart. Anyways, it takes 2 years. Sometimes your karma takes it through. Sometimes you're experiencing very bad karma, and it's not from this life. It's from your past life. Ooh, my candle just flickered. It's speaking to us, guys. I don't know if it will show. My candle just went, just crackled. Anyways, it takes years. Sometimes you're experiencing trouble in this life, and it's coming from another life. You didn't do anything wrong in this lifetime to experience delayed marriage, abuse by your parents, something physically wrong with your body that you were born with, a mental depression, suicidal tendencies, drug addiction, delayed relationships or multiple relationships. You may not have done anything to deserve that in this life. But in your last life, you can meditate and see what happened there. Because something happened to create karma in this life. And right now you are creating karma again for the next life. This is explained in your 6th and 12th house, also your 8th house and your 2nd house. What you gain now in this life is your 2nd house. What you lose now in this life is your 8th house. What you gain now in this life is your 6th house. And what you lose, in your next life is your 6th house. What you gain and lose are connected with 6 and 12. I'm sorry, I'm confusing you. But your 12th house is what you will lose in your next life. There's going to be losses. There's going to be hits and misses. There's going to be building and letting go. Okay, so I'm done with that. Do you hear that beautiful noise? Doesn't it calm you? If you don't know the words to a mantra, I want you just to say, with it. Hum the vibrations. Hum the vibrations. It is the tones that you use that call to the universe. You don't have to know the words. But your vibrations coming from the inside of you are connecting and sending a signal. If you want to remove all obstacles, you have to vibrate in that vibration. I'm removing, it's leaving. I'm released of obstacles. Okay, so I want you to vibrate in that. Find your strength, self-worth. What are you worth, guys? What are you worth? Are you worth more than what you're tolerating right now? Lenoska, you feel like I'm losing it. That's why I'm here. Girl, sometimes I feel like I'm losing it. Look at this. Look at this. At the end of the day, I just love you too. At the end of the day, we make our destiny. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you eat, how you sleep, what you say, what you ingest, what effort you put in. I'm feeling pretty damn good today. Even if I'm not, guess what I'm saying? I'm feeling pretty damn good today. How are you today? I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I don't care if you are or you're not, say it, but more importantly, feel it. You're going to convince yourself over time you're feeling great. Your mind is like a child. Your mind is the child, okay? And your spirit, your heart, is the parents, okay? When your mind keeps playing games with you and telling you, but this is reality, but this is what's going to happen. I'm not having union. It's not for me. They're never going to leave that person. Well, number one, you're obsessing on them, so that's got to quit. Stop it. Number two, you're speaking this onto your life. And number three, your heart needs to keep correcting that child, that out-of-control child. Stop it. It's like a child saying, but can I have a donut right now? No. Can I have a cupcake right now? No. Stop asking for cupcakes. Fine. Can I have a cupcake right now? 5 minutes later. What the? I just told you, you cannot have a damn cupcake right now. It's probably going to come and asking for a cupcake. Anyways, you have to slap your kid on the wrist. Stop it. Stop asking me for this. Tell your mind, quit it. I don't want to hear that shit. Oh shit. What? Don't make me give you the look. What did I say? They know when it's enough. You're nice the first couple times. Your mind says this isn't for you. They're not leaving them. This is not going to happen for you. Number 1, quit obsessing. Number 2, stop that shit. What did I say? But, don't make me get up out of my chair. That's my mama voice there, okay? What? Then you breathe in and you get the nose flare. Don't try me. But the point is, your spirit needs to tell your mind enough. I don't care what you see. I don't care what you think. I just don't even care. Because I know that we're having dinner at 6 o'clock, and I gosh darn well know that if you eat that cupcake, you're going to ruin your damn dinner, and you're not going to eat shit. And I am making your favorite, okay? Pizza pasta, I don't know. I'm making your damn favorite. So shh, it's a surprise. Can you just listen to me? Have I ever steered you wrong? Did I ever make you eat pigeon toes? I don't think so. Can you trust me? This is your spirit. This is the universe. Can you just trust me? Are you really that impatient that you don't know when a damn good thing is coming your way, but you just can't have it right now because you need to calm down and learn something? Okay. All right, we're classes in session. Sit down and learn something. Sit down and ingest something. Tell your children that. Tell your mind that. Look. Listen, Linda. Listen. But look at. No. There's no cupcakes. There was only pizza pasta. I'm sorry. So, in other words, I'm sorry. No, there's no communication right now. I'm sorry. There's a reason you're not having communication, and the reason is because, number 1, you're obsessing. You're obsessing. Quit. I will give you your man, and I will give you your woman. That is destined to you because they are yours, because you are twins, you are soulmates. They are yours. But I will not give them to you till you act right. That is the same equivalent of a child having a toy and not wanting to share with the other kids. But that's my toy. And I don't want to let her share. It's mine. Yes, it is yours. And if you give me a moment, I will try to talk to the other child and tell them, let's go play with this toy. You might like this better. Look at this cool toy. Oh, but he has my toy. He has my toy. I want my toy. Are we really going to have baby fits? Or are you going to let the universe coax the toy out of the other person's hand so they can go be happy with their own toy? I don't want to have baby fits. No baby fits. Stop freaking out because somebody is with somebody else and you want your toy. Let the universe work it out. Let the universe say, listen, Linda. This is not your toy, okay? This is his toy. And he's saying, please. He is being nice now. He's being a good boy. And he's saying, please, can I have my toy back, please? I'll give you this toy instead. Can you have this toy? And I can have mine back, please. But I like this toy. I know. But I have a surprise for you. Look what I got out of the treasure box. This is yours. Oh, it is, and it's so special. It does this, and that. You'll love it. Okay, I'm going to take my toy. Thank you. You can have your toy back now. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you. Let's go be friends. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, whatever. When are we going to stop freaking out and having our little baby shit fit? They're not calling me. They're not texting me. They're not coming over here. I have been waiting for I don't know how long. What the F, man? Oh my God. Are you serious? Oh. Oh, hell no. That is not another karmic. What the I thought I just purged this shit. Let me get what? I purged this shit. I purged this shit in December. Universe, what the F is going on here? Okay, I just dealt with this business. I just unhandled this in December. And look over there. Do you see? Mr. Universe, they're doing it again. And the universe just wants to say, when are you going to stop tattletelling and worrying about other people? Because they're having fun on the playground and you're keeping your hawk eyes out for the next problem. Where's my problem? And I'm going to show you my reading, but take a look. Tattletale. Where's my problem? Oh, I know there's about to be a problem. I have to keep my eyes out. Okay, it doesn't just come to me that easy. Usually there's problems, and I'm going to keep my eye out because I think there's a lie. There's got to be something more than what they're saying. I feel it. I know it. I know it. Oh, yep, see? There it is. Shit, I told you. I told you. I felt it. I knew it. Look. I was right. Are you ready to get told right now? From my Aries moon and my Gemini mouth with Mars? You're lucky I'm not cussing. You're right. You found it. You found it. Congratulations. You found it. You know why you found it? Because you were looking for it. Were you looking for it? Guys, I'm going to be real. 100%. This is your life. I'm not going to tickle your ears. Oh, we're going to have union no matter what. I'm not going to tickle your ears. This is your life. I don't ask the universe to use me as a channel for their energy. Use my gifts, my born powers, to relay messages of what they know here, to mess with you. I'm not saying this is everybody, but I am saying there is a lot of people that do this consistently, and they wonder, where is my gift? Go get your sandwich. You see? Not planned. Daniel! Go ask Daniel. He's gonna get you your Cheez-Its. Nope, you don't like Cheez-Its. there's the cupcake again. You want an alien? See, it went from a cupcake to a sandwich to I'm hungry to I want an alien. It went from one thing to the next. You see? Daniel! Go ask brother. We don't know what we want, guys. Sometimes we want an alien. Sometimes we want a cheese sandwich. Sometimes we want peanut butter and jelly. It depends on the mood. Okay? Quit looking for your problems. Here's what I'm trying to relay. And as I'm looking out my windows, I see leaves falling. It's a change of seasons. Be happy in the moment. I don't know what I want, but I feel good. Step number 1. Before you take steps to write down what you want, how do you feel? You're looking at a menu. You don't know what you want. What do you feel like? Maybe you need to clear your mind. That's why you have Ganesh. Clear your mind. Then you can make it up. I do this all the time, guys, like a fool. And I don't think about anything. Nothing. He wants an alien. I gotta let her say what she wants and understand. Let's see, Rob. Just because she says it doesn't make it true. Just ignore it. You're damn right, Rob. I'm about to go get an alien. I'll be right back. All right, let's go get that alien. On the leg. Move. Alien, where is it? Can I please have some? Alien for the cat. Okay guys, I'm back. I had to get an alien. I hope you exercised some patience. Oh shit. I need to exercise my own patience. I'm superior in patience. Hold on, let me see. I can't read shit without my glasses. I'm superior in patience, but my twin can take me places I shouldn't have to go. My twin is so flop, don't talk to me, but then keeps talking to me. It's nuts. Marco, Rob, that's exactly it. I'm starting to want to allude to? Okay. I don't know what that means. Ganesh. Yes. Lydia. I love that you feel your viewers' pain. Thank you. I do, and I am very connected. I can't help that. I feel like I was put here to teach sometimes, even though I'm not I'm not the best teacher. But then I realized something that always knocks me on my ass. I'm not the teacher. I'm just a vessel. I'm just a piece of flesh here on this planet that embodies the universal power. And if I ask it to be with me and welcome it to me, based on my chart and the gifts I have, it will come naturally. Sometimes I'm a little bit too hard, but I'm 100% real. I'm not a size 5, guys. I have no makeup on, my hair is not brushed, my teeth isn't brushed either, to be damn honest with you. Sorry. Now, I could get on here and be all cute, but today, maybe this is my Aries mood, and Sagittariuses really just don't give a shit. I really just don't care. I really just don't care what you think, honestly. And I really just don't care what anybody thinks about me, my house, my nothing. It doesn't bother me. A little dust off my shoulder. You don't like me? Okay. High five. You can talk to somebody else. Okay? The door's right there. There's other channels. I'm here to be real. Today I was called, Lord, thank you. I was called to speak. I get messages from you guys, but more than that, I feel it in the air. I feel it in the air. This is anxiety. Let me just get one word here. One word. No, it's not anxiety. The one word that Spirit gave me is disappointment. Disappointment. Am I right? Is it disappointment? Because you put your faith in a basket, but you feel worn out. I put my faith in the universe. I put my faith in this person. I put my faith in spirituality. I put my faith in these cards. I put my faith in the word. I put my faith. I put everything in this. Why do I not have what I wanted? Because there's one more thing you have to do. One more thing you have to do. Let's exercise patience. Maybe it's all it is patience. Lord, is this all it is?
Milk.
Now you want milk. Well, Spirit's about to test your patience because now I got to go get milk. It's live. I'm sorry. If I was recording, this wouldn't be an issue. Sorry, guys.
I'm on my bed.
Matthew, Mommy's trying to work.
I'm on my bed.
You want your bed?
I'm on my bed.
Okay, let's go get your milk, please, and then Mommy needs to work, please. Okay, Mommy needs you to be a good baby. Can you do that? Can you promise me you're going to be a good baby? Okay, you do sleep. You do sleep, baby. Let Mama work. Okay. Let me fix this. I got to tweak. My big butt, I got to tweak. Confirmation for me today. Thank you. Thank the universe. I'm nothing but a messenger. I was sitting here today, not even meditating. I'm just doing my thing. Talking to my friends, checking my emails, checking my schedule, what privates I have. And something told me to listen to this. And I did. And I felt good. And I'm looking at my Ganesh. My little elephants I love. And I'm feeling really good, okay? I'm not even feeling disappointed or anxious. I'm actually pretty calm. I'm pretty neutral today. There's a good word. I'm neutral. But I started feeling the anxiety. And it wasn't just from my friends because they're going through the same stuff. It wasn't just through the messages I was getting. I was getting emails. I was getting messages on Facebook. I was getting information. And I tell you, don't feel bad if you're watching me and you're like, oh no, that was me. Listen, Linda. There's a lot more than just you. The world doesn't revolve around you. There's a lot more people out there than just you that have the same problem. Your brothers and sisters, talk to each other. You're going through the same thing. But Spirit told me, Stephanie, the reason you have a channel, the reason I even brought you on this journey in this life to search for me, which is a long journey I've been on, and master the things that you have mastered. I have mastered, let me tell you, and I'm just in a list form. A broken home full of mental abuse and anxiety. People pleasing. Rejection. Feeling like I am a constant disappointment to my family. Constant. I have mastered not feeling as smart as some other people in school. I have mastered eating alone at school. And let me tell you something. I was different than everybody else in school. It wasn't that I wasn't pretty, because I was pretty. I had the basketball team and the football team making eyes at me and trying to ask me out. It wasn't that I was an undesirable kid. Junior high, high school kind of thing. It was, I was okay on my own. Maybe I'm lucky. Some people really worry. I was okay on my own. I have also mastered adversity with fights. There's been a lot of girls that have wanted to fight me for no reason. I didn't do anything to anybody. But see, Spirit, the universe told me, you need to start working out on these skills now. Because when you are matured, you will use these skills that you've acquired over years of time. Like a fine wine, you will be refined. You'll be able to be where you need to be then, but you have to start now. I didn't know my call then. I was very religious, not religious, but I grew up Catholic, but not religious. I went to Catholic school. I did all of the communion and the Wednesday Mass. I did all of that, confessionals. I know the Bible. I know the verses. I know all the stories. I know the saints. I know. But then I started getting into Christianity. I did the whole jumping up and down, speaking in tongues. I was able to speak in tongues like that at 12 and 13, 14 years old. I was able to lay hands on people and cast out demons. You can call me crazy, but that's what I did. Now, as an adult, I know it wasn't demons. It was energy. I was pulling out negative, toxic energy in people that were oppressed, and they felt free. But I was doing this kind of stuff then, so of course I didn't fit in school, okay? But let me just give you a little history here on what I have overcome. Then I got past religion. I was no longer eating baby food. I had to grow. There's a lot more to spirituality than the Bible. The Bible is very important, and I cherish it. It's full of truth. But there are parts missing. And there's a lot more to our history than that. Anyways, I've gotten through eating alone. I've gotten through being an outcast. I've gotten through being rejected. I've gotten through arguments. I have actually talked my way out of an argument several times. I've had 3 girls meet me at the flagpole, ready to whoop my ass for no reason, for a rumor. And when I got there, I talked them out of it. I simply made sense. It was simply just making sense. What did you hear? Okay, that wasn't true. Who said it? How do they know me? Did you ever hear it from my mouth? No. Did I ever give you the impression personally that I have a problem with you? No. Am I interested in your man? No, I'm not. So tell me again why we're here. And if you're here because somebody told you to be here, for me, where's that person? Where are they in the crowd? Scared somewhere, I don't know, but they're not here. Anyways, there was no fight. Anyways, I am blah. Let's just get to it. The reason I overcame all these things, and that didn't even get to my adult life. My adult life is a freaking shit show. Okay, I moved out of my family's home because of all the drama when I was 15, 16 years old. I left the state. I worked. I dropped out of school and then I went back to school. But I worked 8-hour jobs. Okay, I grew up really fast. I grew up before that. I was taking care of my brothers and babies and working at 14. I mean, I grew up before that, but I matured very quick. I was rejected and left. I was told I wasn't good enough. I was cheated on repeatedly, lied to, physically abused because I felt probably this big. And I thought, if I'm abused, they must really love me. They love me enough to fight for me and fight with me and then apologize. Well, I had to get out of my own ass and realize that is a cycle of depression because I thought I was worthy to be beat or cheated on and lied to. Not only that, it was multiple relationships, thanks to my chart. Thank you, Lord. It was death. I lost a loved one that finally didn't abuse me, finally didn't cheat on me, finally wanted to marry me, and we were going to be happy. And then he gets murdered. In cold blood. Handsome, 6 foot tall, green eyes, muscular, sweet, responsible, mature, financially taking care of us, supportive. I had it all, I thought. And then he was murdered. We were thinking of baby names for a baby that we wanted to try to have. Murdered. Yep, that about sucked, right? That about sucked. And I had already dealt with enough shit, so then that was like cherry on the cake, but that was almost 15 years ago. Then I lose more friends to drugs and things. Then I lose my father. My beloved parent, the one I was close to, the one I could talk to about life after death, the one I could talk to about archangels, hidden secrets in the Bible, spiritual dreams, powers from your hands, being able to telepathically speak to others and move things and objects with your hands. We were very close. We are soulmates. But my dad's gone. And that shit hurt. He was also murdered. So losing faith in the world and good in people, yeah, I've been there. I've been there. There's a lot in between, but those are just the milestones. There's a lot more drama in between. Those are just mile markers. Big things. There's a lot of little things. And I don't need to keep going on and on, but then let's just say I finally moved on, got out of that depression, moved on. Met my other soulmate that I beloved. Light of my life. My heart, my world, my everything. This is the person that I said, if he died, well, we used to talk about him dying, and I had a sense he would, but I just wanted to let go of my fear of death, which is another thing I've overcome, a fear of death. But I used to tell him, if God ever took you from me, I would die and then go wherever you are and get you back. He's not going to take you from me. He's gone. Not to mention we had a lot of fights, a lot of problems. That relationship lasted 15 years of my life. Pretty much. 5 years separation, but it didn't really matter because my heart was always connected. The love of my life that I would do anything for, and he loved me very much, but he's a soulmate and a karmic. They are here to teach you lessons, not be with you till the end of your days. My karmic, my soulmate, my love, cheated on me more times than I can even count. He was feeling bad for every one of them, but he had a problem. Then, after years of that and not being present like he should for our children, because he was with friends and he was with people and he was a Leo and he had to be out in the world, and I was the Cancerian, I had to be home, and we just were not meshing, okay? Cancerian and Leo. It's difficult unless you're mature. Anyways, he had 2 other children outside of our relationship, and I'm going to share that with you guys. I haven't really shared it with anybody else. But he had 2 other children outside of our relationship. We had complete remorse. We wanted to break up. It was the end. If anybody out there has a karmic that got married and had children and they still love you and you're like, how do I get through this? Oh my God, he's done with me. He had a child with someone. You can talk to me because I've been there. I've been through death. I've been through cheating and children in other relationships. I got through that. Okay? I had cried myself into a depression, and I realized after forgiving him the first time and then forgiving him the second time, even though we had a big breakup in between, don't think this man did not come begging for me, pleading to God, Stephanie, forgive me. I am so sorry. I wish I could take it back, but I can't. Please forgive me. He used to tell me, if you really love me, it doesn't matter what we go through, what mountain we have to climb, baby, we will get through it. If you really love me and I love you, let it go. Just take me back. I did. And I did grow. But unfortunately, as fate would have it, I also outgrew him. It wasn't that my love stopped because I love this man. I love him. And we are connected, and he visits me all the time. It's crazy. The love never left. But I changed. I grew up. It was time. It was time for me to ascend to another level of me being born here and having something to do here. And he taught me a great many lessons, and I am very, very thankful for him. Thank you, Marco. And I'm good now. I don't cry about babies and affairs, sex, meaningless kisses. You know what that taught me? I'm here to teach you. It taught me what I needed to learn so I can teach. People say things and they don't mean them. People do things and they don't mean them. They don't even want them. People do a lot of crazy stuff in this world, guys. Your soulmate is probably most of the time I'll talk. And your soulmate is probably being led down a very karmic path, and they have to learn from it. And as much as you don't want them to do that, as much as you want them to just listen to you and be good, you can't stop that. You need to do it. You need to let it go. And, you know, I wanted to stop him from all that shit all the time. His life would be different. He would be alive, happily married, with a woman that is absolutely insane about him. But he chose another path. He had another path. He unfortunately had a path to karmically teach me something. And as hard as it was on him, because it did hurt him, he had to do it. Okay? And at the end of the day, he lost his life because of his choices. He was shot, murdered in Brooklyn late at night on Father's Day. The one day, karmically, that makes sense. He did not do right by any of his children. And he was karmically taken out on that day. I don't know, guys, but all I know is the universe has a plan and a purpose. And when I do readings on my soulmate, it is part of the plan. He came here knowing he would leave. He came here with a purpose to teach something. And sometimes teaching does not make you the nice guy. Sometimes teaching makes you the bad guy. Don't think because you're a teacher you were meant to be an angel. Sometimes you're a dark angel. I've overcome those adversities, guys. Then I moved on. I learned something from him. Do you know one of the biggest things I learned? Something else I overcame, independence. 15 years ago, I used to depend on a man to be the husband, to protect me, to provide for me. I wanted that, even though I worked the whole time. I wanted, in my heart, I desired a man to take care of me. That was my programming. I desired it. I'm not going to lie. Half of our fights were because of it. You're not making enough. What are you doing with your life? Anyways, I learned to be independent. Really, really independent. To where I was able to actually financially help others. I never thought I'd be able to do that. I was able to help others come out of their funk. And I got so high with vibrations to the point where I've learned my lessons that when I started really making good money, I got into relationships that I attracted that were a lot like my programming. I thought I needed help still, somewhere in my head. And those relationships took from me money, time, energy. I ended up cheated and lied to again. Did it bother me as bad as this other one? No, it didn't bother me as bad. But it still took from me. And I had to learn at that point rejection again. But then I learned protection. Protect yourself. Seriously, who is calling me back to back? I had to learn to shield myself from that. And protect my money, protect myself, protect my heart. And I did. Then I met my twin. And listen to how that played out, guys. Look at all the things I went through. Then I met my twin. When did I meet my twin? When I learned to protect my heart and my money. When I learned that I'm not going to cry over someone that doesn't value me. When I learned that I'm worth and deserve more, but at the same time, I don't want anybody. I am self-sufficient, self-supportive, independent, strong, wise, sexy as hell, smart. I'm a good mom. I don't need anything in this world but what I have right now. I'm so happy and thankful for the day. Why did I learn to be happy in the present? Well, because I've lost so many GD people that I have learned take each day as it comes. I learned to love you right now, to go see my grandparents right now. I don't care if I have a pile of dishes in the sink or laundry in the laundry room and a dirty toilet. I don't know if I'm going to have them tomorrow. So if I have time and I'm like, you know what? It's a beautiful day. I'm going to go outside and go have some tea on the porch with my grandma. That was healthy. That was a good choice. Sometimes we get so caught up in my bills need to be paid, my laundry needs to be done, my dishes need to be done, my house needs to look like a model home, my kids need to have soccer, baseball, plays, I got to make it to all their little different schedules, I got to have this, and that, oh, my phone bill needs to be paid, oh, I need to go get my car washed. Screw the car, screw the damn soccer game, screw all that shit. Because you know what? Kids have been proven to be more depressed by a full schedule than by having free time in the day to play and explore and learn who they are. Fuck the schedule. Sorry, guys. Maybe it's just me. I have Ketu in my first house. I let this shit go. That's why I have this. I let a lot of shit go, guys. But listen. This is why I'm here. I've been through so much. I can talk to you about letting it go. I can talk to you about how. I can talk to you about how to enjoy the moment. How to throw out the schedule. And by schedule in our reading, I mean throw out your outcome. I can't wink. Throw out your outcome. Your outcome is the dishes. Your outcome is the laundry. Your outcome is your schedule. Your outcome is your house. You see? You see how I told you I'd bring it all together? Doo-doo-doo. All that shit is the outcome. Everything I just talked about, my relationship, my problems, my drama, the people I've lost, my fucking dirty house, my hair, my teeth, I don't give a shit. I let that shit go. And you know what all I care about right now? I could sit here like this for the next hour, doing absolutely nothing. Maybe outside. There are some times I will leave work and say I'm sick just because I want to go sit outside. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to be here tomorrow. My job is important, but you're not that damn important. I'm important. And I am very, very thankful that I am here, able to see these trees and the sky and the sun and the clouds and feel the grass between my toes, have a voice, have two hands that work. Damn, I am flipping freaking fabulously happy. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. This is all I need. Oh, did you hear me? But hold on a second. I thought you had dirty dishes. I thought you didn't brush your teeth. I thought you had kids to go take care of. I'm sorry. I thought you had shit to do and you just said this is all you need. Oh, I also thought you didn't have your twin. Aren't you single? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Call me crazy. Call me cuckoo. But see, when I'm in this vibration, and I may piss you guys off that I'm this calm, I just don't care. I just don't care. And look at Buddha all calm and happy. He's also like that, isn't he? He's like, I just don't give a shit. I had a kingdom and a wife and a kid and a bazillion dollars, and I left that shit to go sit in the forest, cross my legs, and say Ommmmmm 1,000 times a day. Because what he got was peace. I'm sorry, did I say the word? I'm sorry. Bad mommy. Go get your milk. He found peace, guys. And I'm here to tell you, I may not be Buddha. Okay, I may just be an all-American girl. But I can tell you one thing that I learned in my spiritual lifetimes. Go get it. Please. Daniel! Mariah! Go find them, please. Go find them, go. Okay, what I learned in my spiritual lifetimes, guys, was that peace and thankfulness are the same thing. When you are at peace, you're thankful. Peace and happiness are the same thing. When you're at peace, you're happy. Peace and peace and success is the same thing. When you're at peace, you're successful because nothing bothers you. Do you see how peace is the answer and the equivalent and the sun of the universe? Everything else follows peace. Everything else comes to peace. Your vibration doesn't always have to be Zen. It doesn't always have to be Buddha-ish. But your vibration does need to be in one of those realms of thankful, peace, and I'm good. Now, back to my reading, because I've talked your ass off. Sagittarius, Gemini, I've talked your ass off. But now, you know, my Aries moon, my Aries mind is going to tell you what to do. That's how I am. And if I don't tell you what to do, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what to do. Stop doing this. Stop looking on the horizon for your problems. Stop looking on the horizon for the next hurdle. Stop looking on the horizon for the outcome that you don't literally see with these eyes coming. Because you're not supposed to see it, baby. You're supposed to see it here and feel it here. Baby, quit. Quit looking with your human eyeballs. Close those things. Those things. You're not going to see it that way. But a miracle will happen in your life when you just don't care. Stop caring so much. I mean it with all my heart, guys. I love my twin flame. And I'm thankful that I have lost so many people, that I've learned to let them go in peace. I have also let him go in peace. Are there moments where I cry for him? Yeah, I have moments. That's the key word. Moments. Moments. Not an eternity. Not all day. Not all week. Moments. If you catch yourself tripping and falling over your own feet all week long, that you are 9 of swordsing it, quit. You need to get some. You need to get some. And not that some. You need to get some, let that shit go. I don't care what you have to do. Okay, I'm going to get to my reading. Let me calm down because I got a little feisty. Was I not sensitive enough? God's telling me I was not sensitive. I am sorry. I am sorry. That's my issue. I do need to work on being sensitive. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay to have a freak out. I'm not telling you not to. I just want you to pick up yourself by your bootstraps, put your big girl panties on, and let's go. I'm that sergeant in the fold saying, get up, go. I don't, you what? You're tired? You're tired with your backpack? It hurts, baby? I don't care. Get your mind right. Fuck your feet. Fuck your legs. Get up. Get up. Follow me. Let's go. You want those, you want, those freaking enemies to come here and cap your ass? You want them to come over here and slice you and dice you with a machete in the forest? Oh, I'm sorry. Let me leave you behind. No, I don't think so. Okay. Mariah! Go get her. Here, give her the phone right there. I'm a sergeant saying get up by your bootstraps. Walk. If you want to live. Do you want to live? Do you want to live? Do you want to get out of this war? Do you really want to get out of this war? Get up. Quit that shit. Walk. Walk. Follow me. If you have to put a focus, put a focus. I don't care what it is. Follow your focus. But you need to find the power, the vibration inside that I'm going to go get it more than I want to breathe. I want success in myself more than I want that union. I want this. I want my strength. I want my power back. I want to know who I am and what I'm here for. And then I want to go get it. I want to go get it more than anything. I'm sorry I'm barking at you guys. That's that Aries energy I felt today. Whenever I sense that people are falling, I get like this. I don't know what it is, guys. You've probably seen my past videos. I get like this, and it's a little bit crazy. It is a little bit crazy. Maybe I was a sergeant in another life. I don't know. But I do have that war mentality where you need to go. You need to lead. That is the Aries mind I have. Get it. I don't care about your obstacles. Let that shit go. Get some Ganesh, okay? Go get yourself some Ganesh. But you need to let that shit go. Lord, calm myself down. You either want to get capped in the jungle or you want to get on that airplane and ascend.
Look at the fly.
It's up to you. But whatever you do, I want you to find something inside of you that makes you go, something inside of you that makes you sweat. There is no growth without pain. No pain, no gain. You're not going to gain this beautiful gift without the pain. You're going to feel it. But you're going to get better. You will be a diamond after your stone has been polished. You will be a diamond. Shining bright. Okay. What I saw in this reading, guys. Let me turn this down. What I saw on this reading, guys. The Hierophant. This is marriage, commitment, success. This is also high spiritual, very high spiritual forms of thinking. Okay? High spiritual. This is the vibration, and I have been talking way too long. This is an hour-long video. I am so sorry, guys. Damn. Okay. How I'm seeing this right now is you've got the Hierophant here with the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. This is one row of energy. There is true love here. You didn't miss it. You didn't miss the boat. It's sitting right here with you. You have true love. You have your soulmate. You have a chance at a new beginning, and it is coming. You know why it's coming? Because you planted the seed. I have to look at you. I can't talk to people like that. Not when I'm in this kind of a mood. I have to look at you. I don't care if I'm ugly to look at right now. I have to look at you. You have planted the seed. You called it in. I don't care if it was 2 years ago or 2 months ago or 2 minutes ago. You called in the seed. And it's growing. It's brewing. It's coming forward. Your manifestation is already planted into the universe. It has taken root. It is blooming. You can't see it. Look how she's looking away. Do you see? She's not looking at the flowers. She's looking away from the flowers. That's because of the word I got earlier this morning about disappointment. I'm sorry, this afternoon. Remember I said you guys were not feeling anxiety. You guys were feeling disappointment. This is your disappointment. I thought I was going to have a tree, not 2 flowers. What the fuck? I thought I was going to have a tree, but I got 2 flowers? And she's looking away like this. Yeah, I think I'm going to move on to another garden. Do you not see those roots in the ground? There is something deeper rooted and hidden. There is an iceberg under the ocean. There is something much bigger coming. But if you're going to sit here and whine because you got 2 little flowers and you expected something else, right now, here's the problem: the impatience. And don't sit here and preach to me and tell me I don't know nothing about impatience. I know all about impatience. You're talking to an Aries moon. My mind is nothing but impatience. Ask my kids. I've had to overcome that. I did overcome that. Anyways, the Hierophant is here to say this is the meditation. This is Ganesh. This is Buddha. This is your teacher. This is be calm. Peace be still. Peace be still in your mind. Have peace. Have faith. The Hierophant's all about have faith. Stop doubting, Thomas. Thomas, stop doubting. What you put together, no man will destroy, because the universe is helping you. What you imagined and manifested is coming to be, so be it. Let no thought or other person detour you. Have faith. Trust. Have patience. And if you don't have them, get some. That's the problem. That's your block. That's your barrier. If you don't have these things, you need to get these things. You need to get a hold and a handle on these things. Don't come crying to Papa when you don't have what you want, when you didn't do what you needed to do to get it. You're grown. And I don't care if you're 100 years old or 5. You can learn this at any age. There is no age discrepancy on you have to be 100 years old with gray hair to even understand these things. You can be wise and old in your heart and in your spirit right now, because you are a reincarnated soul. Spoiler alert, we have 10 of Cups, but she's old as hell. It has nothing to do with your union coming to you when you're old as hell. It has everything to do with your union coming to you when you act old, when you start acting wise, when you are that old ass soul that you came here to be. When you're that person, you're going to get your 10 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. How slow are you going to make it happen? How slow are you going to come to realization that you've had the power all along? You've had the power all along. Like the Wizard of Oz. She was going through all that drama, high as hell, till she realized, oh, I had the power all along with my magic red shoes. Well, you think? Why do you think those witches wanted those shoes so bad? Why do you think so many people, I have a higher, faster mind here. Why do you think so many people attack you? Why do you think you're so ostracized? Why do you think I ate lunch alone at school and people shove me away? Because I look in their eyes and I can see straight through them and what's going on in their soul. They don't like it. It's very uncomfortable. Why do you think those witches came after her shoes this whole time? They wanted what she had. They wanted that gift, that power, but it wasn't theirs to have. It wasn't theirs to have. You have the power to manifest this future, and you are ostracized, and you are made fun of, and you are exiled, and you are pushed away when you are strong. And it's because you're a wolf, a lone wolf. You don't need the pack, but you're happy to run with one. But if you need to get the hell out that pack and be your little lone wolf self, you're going to survive. You don't need nobody. You're good. My point is, you don't need confirmations. You don't need people to tell you this is for you. You don't need people to say it's coming. You don't even need me to tell you it's coming, even though it's coming. You need to know for your own self. Your own self. Yep, I'm that powerful. Okay, we're going to move on to the next row here. You have the Star. This is hope, okay? It's hope. It's a wish come true. I'm your soul family. Thank you so much. I probably scared away all my viewers and my subscribers. Maybe not. No, universe, I didn't. But I don't care. You have the star here. This is your hope. This child is looking forward to the future. And she is looking at a butterfly that is like a ghost. It's not even real. In fact, she's looking at it like, I'm not even sure it's real. I don't even really know if this is my figment of my imagination or there's a real butterfly in front of me. It's so mystical and foggy, I can't tell. But she's curious. She's got her hand out and she's curious. She hasn't grabbed it yet. She hasn't touched it yet. But she's curious. She's got her hand right there. And she's like, I want it. Should I grab it? Here's what we have to do. 3 of Swords. In typical tarot, it's the heart with the 3 swords through it. In this tarot deck, she is holding roses of love, and they have cut her, and she's bleeding. Okay? This means that her love has hurt her. The love of her life has just ruined her life. The love of her life has hurt her. The love of her life has betrayed her. Sound familiar? Sound familiar? What you thought was pure and true hurt you. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? 3 of Pentacles. You're going to work on it, baby. You're going to work on it, okay? You're not going to give up. You're going to get your pentacles. You're going to pick yourself off your boots, you're off the floor by your bootstraps. You're going to put your big girl panties on or your big boy trousers on, and you're going to get up and you're going to walk. You're going to walk the F away from this shiznit, okay? You're going to get up and you're going to walk. You're going to get out of that jungle. You're not trying to get capped in your ass today. You're going to get up and walk. You're going to work on this, and you're going to win the war. You're going to tell that beast in his face, you thought you were going to overcome me and overpower me and win my love, my relationship? Oh, hell to the no. Oh, hell to the no. I guess you didn't know who you met. I guess you didn't know who you met because you met an alchemist. This is my card, the Sagittarius. You met an alchemist. You met someone who will take some dirty old shit water and turn it into wine. You met someone who will take this hot mess, this hot ass mess, and make it divine. That's who you met. Here's the devil staring at you in your face. Oh, you thought you had union. That is so funny because I just threw a karmic in their way. Enjoy. I don't know. Go check. Go check. I just threw a karmic in your mouth. Do you like how that tastes? Oh, I thought you would. Oh, you thought you were funny. You thought you were funny like that. Guess what I'm doing? I'm going to take that hot mess and I'm making it my own divine, beautiful, amazing star, which is going to happen. It is going to happen. Now I got to fix the TV. Let me calm my patience down. I'll be right back. I'm not going to get you, but you need to let mom work. Not funny anymore. Dad, not even me. What do you want? Come down here to get my work. Matthew, you're hungry too? Okay, sorry guys. Trying to stay focused here, and I didn't plan on making this a long ass video, but it turned out to be that way. So God bless you that you're still here with me. Then this message is meant for you. If you're still here, this message is meant for you, and Spirit is here, and He's talking to you, and He's giving you the tools that you need to get going. So if you are here listening, bravo, because you're one of those people that is going to stare the devil in his face and laugh. You're one of those people that is going to overcome and conquer the bullshit. You're going to conquer the devil. How are you going to conquer the devil? Ace of Swords. You know your truth. You know your truth. It doesn't matter what the devil tries to show you. It doesn't matter what the world tries to pop up like little daisies and show you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yeah, 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 yeah. Tell all the universe that. That's what I have to say. Sorry for my attitude, guys. That's what I have to say to all that. Because the truth is, I'm a damn spiritual alchemist. I know how to get shit done. I am more powerful than the devil. I am more powerful than negative vibrations. I can actually create what I desire. I can create it. You can make it happen. You're not going to sit here anymore looking out for devil problems. You're not going to look it out. You're not going to keep looking out for that. You're going to change. You're going to have your new beginning, Ace of Wands, Five of Wands. You're going to fight for your new beginning. This is fighting for your passion, for your desires, for your love, for your union. You've got the fox here, the Ace of Wands. You're going to fight. You're going to fight for your new beginning because I think you've realized that your new beginning's just not going to fall in your lap. Maybe like you once were programmed to think. You might have thought, oh, it's just going to fall in my lap. I am going to my way to the altar. I am going to my way to union like that. Maybe you've realized it's not going to come like that. Not if I don't change my feelings. Not if I don't change my vibration. Ten of Cups is coming. Knight of Pentacles is here. It's been on the way for a long time. It's up to you. You have Eight of Swords. This is trapped in your own way. You are trapped in your own thoughts. You are trapped in your fear. Guys, this is Rahu. You're trapped in your own fear. Something is scaring the shit out of you, and it may not be union. And it may not be that union's not coming. Something scares the shit out of you, and it's not all of those things. It's something else. Or maybe it's a combination. But you need to find some strength in yourself and realize there's something wrong with me. I'm not getting my results as quick as I would like because something is blocking them. Let me be smart. Let me get some new ideas to the drawing table here and let me figure this out. Rahu is the north node, my love. It's the north node. Ketu is the south. It's time for you to get a new thought. How am I going to fix this? The devil is a shadow dance. He has no power over you. That's why in all the tarot, the devil is sitting there with chains on two twins, two people, two soulmates, and he gives them the illusion that they are there trapped in their disparity. They are trapped in their low vibration. They're not going to get free. There's no hope for them. They're trapped in a dance, a karmic dance, where they're going to constantly hurt each other. They're going to be bound. This is like having a twin flame soulmate, and you are bound to them. You can't get rid of their energy, girl, or man. You can't get rid of their energy, and they keep calling you. And even when you try to move on, you feel them, and you're never happy with anybody else because you're stuck to them. You can't get rid of their energy, okay? And this is that chain. You're bound. You're bound. But let me tell you, that's the illusion. That's the shadow dance. Yes, you are bound because you're souls that are meant to be together. But here's the illusion. It's not that you have to separate from them. The illusion is that you don't have to go through karmic bullshit forever with them. That you guys can actually get out of this. But you have to transform yourself. You have to turn into a gladiator and a fighter. You have to fight for your union, fight for your love. You have to fight for your love. It's not going to get handed to you. That's why the Ace of Swords is there. Because remember, the Ace of Swords pops up when it comes no more hesitation. It's a sword that just slices and it cuts through the bullshit real quick. And they're saying you need to clear up your mind from this Eight of Swords, cut through the bullshit, and just figure this out because you need to stand and face the devil and tell him he's a liar. Okay, the devil and fear is a liar. Okay, because you know something's coming to you, and it's definitely going to be here. It's already in 5D. You just can't see the results yet, but you're not going to tell yourself that. You're not going to say, I don't see the results. You're going to say, where are they? You know what I mean? Oh, I'm happy with how I am right now. I'm feeling good. Thank you, Lord. It's going to be like magic. As soon as you're in that vibration, it is going to be like magic. And they're going to just poof right in front of you. Whenever you're in that vibration, it's going to happen. And you may be in such a state of shock that you can't even remember how you didn't get there in the first place. Your paradigm is going to completely shift. King of Swords, again. Demand what you want and go get it. You know how to win the war. You have to speak and think. Remember, the swords are about speaking and thinking. That's swords. In order to be the King of Swords, you must speak and think with your truth, with demands and desire. This fox right here, this Ace of Wands, eternal faith. Look, let me see, what comment were you asking? Look for her and tell her your truth, all of it. No more fears. No one is perfect. Yeah, speak your truth, guys. Okay, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay, yes, you can, guys. Speak your truth. Believe it. I don't care what kind of potion concoction you need to do to get it right and unjumble the words and thoughts in your mind and in your body. Do it. On my more calm side, on my more Sagittarius side, I will relate to you again. Meditation is very important. Just calm down. Sometimes I have to calm down. I've got too much fire. I can't help my mind how it works. It runs very fast. If there is a reason that every time I speak my truth, I get shut down or told off, basically. I didn't read the rest of the comment. Thank you, YouTube, for deleting them every time they come up. But, Marcos, I have a message for you. I'm not hiding the truth from her. I talk to her with my heart. Okay? Sometimes it's very good to speak with your heart. And that's all you need to do. For some people, get it out. Get it out. Paper, I prefer verbal. But get it out some way. Because denying it is denying it to yourself. You're just self-sabotaging. We have the Five of Wands here and the Ace of Wands. This is that soldier. This is that, I'm distracted by the word Frank. Rob, you know why. This Ace of Wands is the soldier in your life. This Ace of Wands is that captain in the military. That sergeant. Is this you? Get up. Go. Is this you? I'm just going to pull another reading for you guys. I'm like worn out with my energy. I have to tell you, this entire energy that everybody is feeling is damn heavy. I feel it. I need to clear. It surrounds me. I totally feel it. It's heavy. It's a very, very big ass burden. Shake the elephant off your back. Shake the doubt. I'm going to do a little prayer for you guys here. Shake the doubt. Shake that doubt. Get it out of you. I call the spirit of doubt out right now. You are not welcome here in this energy or the energy of my friends. Spirit of doubt, spirit of weakness, you are not welcome here. The spirit of fire, the spirit of action, the spirit of determination, you are welcome. Get up, find your energy. All the spirit of laziness and doubt and fear, you must leave now. I call you out. Go back to your darkness. Only light is welcome here. Only light and high vibrations are welcome in our energy. We are a group. We are a powerful group. And we call on the spirit of the universe, and we call on the spirit that is the highest power in existence. And it is inside of us, and we wield it like our sword of truth. We wield it everywhere we go. We know it. We are. We are the universe. We are part of it. We are strong. We are winners. We are successful. We are wanted. We are desired. We overcome all obstacles. We are the overcomers. We are the strength in the world. We are the strength. We are also peace. We are also love. We are also grace and understanding. We are the yin and the yang inside each of us. We are both masculine and feminine. We embrace all of our gifts. We embrace all of who we are. We forgive us for our past and welcome our future. But more importantly, we are happy in our present. We are thankful and happy. We have peace in our lives, and we are at union right now. This is all we need, peace and happiness. We are strong enough to get through any adversity. We overcome adversity extremely easy. There is nothing we cannot overcome easy. Truth and knowledge come to us at every moment. We are wise beyond our years. We have strength beyond the physical, and we have power unwielded to any other. We overcome the devil and his plan extremely easy. He has absolutely no power over us or this journey. Our soulmate is protected by our love and our fearless power. We are the lion. We are the arrow, and we know our target. We will succeed and we will win, because we are already there. I call upon the truth. I call upon the power of the universe to be with us. Peace, be still, your heart. Peace, be still, your heart. All negative energy is no longer there. It is gone. Stress and anxiety is gone. Only peace, love, and light is here. You are free. All darkness is gone. Have your peace. Have your peace. Okay, guys, sorry I had to clear that energy. It was very, There's nothing more important than you. And I say that again, there's nothing more important than you. You cannot give to your children or your loved ones or the universe without loving you first. It's number one. Number one. You will, from this moment on, not tolerate dissatisfaction. You will, from this moment on, tell the universe you only accept what brings you peace, love, and light. Anything lower in that vibration is not welcome in your life, and you're okay with that. There will be no tears and fear and sorrow. You will walk away in peace and happiness and a high vibration because you only call in peace and love and high vibrations. That's all you will tolerate or accept. And if anyone tries to throw fear as a wall in your way, in your way, you will cast it out. The beginning of my video said every time your mind starts playing tricks with you, 8 of Swords, the Devil card, anytime your mind starts reminding you of the past, you're going to say, stop. That's not, I don't want to hear it. This is my future, my wish. But I'm not just going to look at it this time. I'm going to call it in because I'm a spiritual being. I bring in my 10 of cups. You see her? She's not just basking under a rainbow of cups. She's got a cauldron here with some sage and I don't know what else. And now my candle's flickering again. Can you hear it? She's calling in her 10 of cups. She's not one of those that just sits by and, oh, where is it? She's calling it in. She's doing the work. Okay, Spirit, give me a reading here for the twin flames and the soulmates that have been facing adversity. And they have found some trouble having faith and becoming the alchemists they are. And calling in their love and tempering their fears. Transforming this hardship into success. What message do we have for them, Spirit? Use me as a vessel. I am just here to communicate. I'm going to use my traditional tarot because it talks the most. Spirit, give me a message here for the soulmates and twin flames that are going through adversity and will be successful. What do you see for them? Use me as a conduit for your truth. We have the Empress. We have the King of Cups. We have the 6 of Cups. I'm going to point down so you guys can see. Oh, shiznit. Okay. Darn butt. Okay, can you guys see? All right. I'll timestamp so everyone can miss the rant. You have the Empress. You have the King of Cups. You have the 6 of Cups. You have the 9 of Wands. And I'm doing a row of 5 across and 5 down because I want to see what the change is going to be. And remember, the 5 represents change. Rob, I love that you feel your jest. That's what I'm talking about, Rob. That's my fire family right there. You feel it and you speak it and you bring it. You own it, Rob. That's right. You call it. Okay, so we have the Empress and the King of Cups, the 6 of Cups, the 9 of Wands. Then we have the Sun. There is a blockage to your success. There is a blockage between success and the soulmate. Who are the soulmates? The King of Cups, the Empress. This is an energy. It's not a sign. I'm not going to call signs today. But if you're looking for a sign, I think you know what they are. There's a decision to make. 2 of Swords, and I'm going to have another one on the left here to clarify this. But there's a decision to make here with the 2 of Swords. What is this big decision? We have the Emperor. I tell you, I'm an Aries moon. This is the Aries. You got to be that sergeant. Call in your desire. The Emperor doesn't play no damn games. He runs an empire. He's too busy for games. Then we have the 2 of Cups under the 6 of Cups. Hello. Can I get an amen? Or as Infinite Water says, can I get a hello? And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Shout out to him. I love him very much. Okay. Let's see what I have going on here. Spirit, what is coming after this 2 of Cups? 3 of Pentacles. It's going to take work. Then we have the Seven of Cups. Justice is at the bottom. Are you calling in your justice? I hope so. Look at that. Didn't I have King of Swords earlier? Under that is King of Swords. Didn't I have Five of Wands earlier? Look at, there's the Five of Wands. You got to fight for this union. It's not going to be handed to you. Okay, let's start with this real quick. I'm not going to make it long for you. I know you've been long already. What I see is the Empress needs to make a decision. She needs to get to her Emperor. How come she's on row number 2 and he's on row number 1? They're not seeing eye to eye. They're not on the same level. The Emperor needs some work. The Empress needs to wield her power. They need to combine. They need to be the alchemist where they mix each other together. Okay? They need to bring each other together. Turn that down. They need to bring each other together and mix. Right now, there's no mixing. Now, the Empress, which I feel is the divine feminine energy, could be the masculine, however you feel. I don't even care. Just see where you resonate, okay? This Empress energy here has a very, very big love in her heart for the King of Cups. She wants him and desires him more than anything. And more importantly, she's taken action after action after action to connect with her soulmate. She has used her powers as her water powers, okay? This is telepathy. This is candle rituals. This is meditation. This is eating the right thing. This is doing all the right things. The King of Cups is action. He doesn't just talk about it. He is about it, okay? He doesn't just talk about love and send love letters. He actually shows people, I'm committed. I want to marry you. I'm ready to take the next step. The Empress is all about growth, nurturing, growing something in from a thought and taking that thought and turning it into an actual viable embryo that needs to be grown with all the right ingredients so it can become an empire. But when it becomes the empire and she gives birth, whenever the Empress gives birth to whatever she's been growing and nurturing, she cannot raise this birthing alone. She cannot raise this child. She cannot raise this union. She cannot raise this all on her own. She's not a single mama, okay? She needs the Emperor. She needs him to take what she gives birth to and give it life, as in give it a life of its own, give it an empire, give it a throne, give it a home, give it a place to call their own. She needs that yin and yang. Now, right now, there's a wall with this Nine of Wands. There's a big wall between them. There's a big wall between enlightenment and success. Enlightenment just happened. You guys hopefully got enlightened on this video. You know that you have to have Aries firepower to get this going. You know you have to be a soldier, even if you're a wounded warrior, and keep going. Now, some of you struggle with being wounded, and the Emperor is here to say, get up and march. March, 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 march. Get going, because we have to make this union work. It can't work on her own, and it's not ready to be birthed yet. When you jump into your Aries nature and you inspire others and you inspire yourself, you're willing to get the job done, whether on your own or not. You're willing. It's just the willing part. It causes this Emperor energy to make a choice. It causes them to wake up, because he's been seeking the emotions for a long time. In fact, you can't see from where you're at, but his eyes are looking straight this way at the Two of Swords. Okay, this Emperor energy, which could be a masculine energy, is feeling, I need to make a decision. I know I need to make a decision with my soul mate. Hello. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. I'm sorry. There you go. You have the Six of Cups, Two of Cups. Okay? Now, I will tell you one thing. If you have a soulmate that is with somebody else, you need what? Eight of Cups. You need them to walk away. Well, you better get on it. I will also tell you the decision he makes is he's going to start taking action and pursuing this relationship. Right now, he's sitting. He is not taking action. He's literally just sitting, as are the King of Cups, as are the Empress. Now, the Empress is sitting because she's damn tired. She's taking a break. I have been doing all the work, okay? And I still have a block. And the Emperor is here sitting because he's an indecision. Sitting an indecision, literally. Now, on one side is this Two of Cups soulmate. On the other side is Justice. A big karmic slap for that ass. I think he knows very well, especially with the King of Swords under there, I think he knows very well and all too well that his decisions have caused him pain and hurt and trials and tribulations and a lot of payback. So, of course, he's afraid to move. Of course, he's like, well, I don't want to jump on the bandwagon yet, but I don't want to like let it go either, because shit, I'm kind of scared. I don't know if I'm going to make this decision and it's going to be good, or I'm going to make the other decision and it's going to be bad. I really just don't know. So, hey, universe, can't I just sit here right now in the moment, take a break as well, and just be? Can I just be? And there goes my candle crackling again. You hear that? That's the truth. That's why Spirit's saying, yes, that's the truth. He just wants to take a break from this relationship. It's a lot on his shoulders. The Emperor doesn't carry a little weight. He doesn't just carry one kingdom. He carries the empire. He carries all the kingdoms, all the world on his shoulders. He's also a leader, and he knows whatever decision he makes sets the pace and the course. This big wall between everybody is a roadblock, and it's about working together and learning from your mistakes and taking a little instruction. If some of you guys have been unwilling to take instruction from a friend or myself, or maybe even God, just the universe, if you have been unwilling to listen to the demands of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, of the universe, mind, body, soul, if you have not trusted yourself in your own divine power, that there is some kind of sense to this method, there is a, how do you say, a plan. There is a plan, and you must follow it. There is instructions. And if you don't follow the instructions, you're going to take your ass to IKEA and bring home a baby bed, and you will get that shit backwards. And then you're going to have to take it apart again and build it again. And you may build it once or twice, or you may finally just say, well, shit, I guess I'll grab the instructions. I guess I'm not the smartass that I thought I was. I know this because I did that when I bought my baby's toddler bed. I saw a bed and I thought, oh, this is really easy. I don't need instructions. I can make perfect sense with what hole goes where. I don't need some freaking instruction manual. Well, I did. And yes, I redid the bed twice. And I have, shiznit. And I have a funny feeling that a lot of you get on this journey and you're kind of like a know-it-all, and you jump on the bandwagon of meditation and purging and candle work, and you think that's enough. That's going to get you your union. Well, I've said my mantra 108 times today. I purged my issues 6 months ago. I expressed myself verbally through a letter and on the phone. So yeah, I did everything. I'm good. Now it's up to the universe to bring it to me. That was the recipe. You like the long videos, Karen? Well, God bless you. God really, truly bless you. Well, Spirit's here to say, I'm sorry. I don't know. It's like going back to IKEA with a question. I'm sorry. I don't know what you did. I don't know who you spoke to tell you that this was the instructions on how to get this together. But yeah, your bed is upside down, actually. So if you take that, bar out and you flip it around and you put the screw in the right way, the bed's going to stay together. And you're like, oh shit, I thought something was wrong with the bed, not the instructions. Yeah. Well, I called somebody and they told me that this is all I had to do, so they were wrong. And the girl's going to look at you and say, yeah, but at the same time, you called somebody and you believed them. You trusted them over yourself. Has that happened to any of you guys? Have you guys gotten, and I'm not dogging anybody's channels out there. There's a lot of good tarot readers and psychics out there putting their energy in the world. Thank you for what you do. There's many of you I love and follow. But did you accidentally get on some crazy person's tarot channel and they told you that they were never going to come back to you and this was your karmic and you're confused now because you listened to some crazy apple that fell off the tree a little far two ways the wrong way? It happens to the best of us, guys. Did you take somebody's advice that led you astray? Did you get one of those psychics that told you, oh, there's a dark energy following you right now, and you need to pay $300 for my black magic candle, and I'll mail it to you. I've already prayed on it in a church, and I'm going to send it to you, and as soon as you light that candle in meditation, your problems are going to go away, and they'll be back within 3 weeks. Did you meet somebody like that? Did you meet somebody that said, you want your answers, you need to go pay on Vimeo, or what's it called? Vimeo? Vizio? I don't know, something like Mio, whatever. Did you go listen to somebody that made you pay money to go see an extended to get your answer on a general? Or did you take the advice of yourself? Because you know what you know, and you don't need me, and you don't need them, and you don't need shit. Because when you light this candle and you tell the universe, my union is coming, it's mine, it's in my hands, I call it, so be it, then you don't need those videos. You don't need me. You don't need me, guys. And that's why I'm here. I'm here to tell you, you don't need me. Free yourself from the bondage of listening to other people all the time. This is your roadblock. Here's your wall. You can't get past that wall till you get to the 10 and you let it go. God bless the number 9 because that is the number of endings. It has ended, so be it. My dilemma, my wall, my obstacle, my karmic, my evil devil card in my life, I call it and cast it out in the name of Jesus, in the name of the universe, in the name of all that is holy, in the good that is inside me, in the truth that exists in all existence. I call out any and all obstacles in my life. And may they never return unless I willed it and call it back, and so be it. I am a higher being. I am a spiritual being. I am powerful beyond space and time and all that is measured. I am infinite. I am success. I am powerful and I am happy and I am so grateful for what I have. You need peace. Now it all makes sense to me today, this reading, guys. I need peace and love, but I also need anger and fire and will at the same time. I need it all. I need my fire. I need my anger and my pain. But I also need my love and my forgiveness and my patience. I need impatience and I also need patience. We're on the same team. We're husband and wife. We're yin and we're yang. The justice that's coming is the justice you give yourself. Forgive yourself for the past and let that shit go. Forgive yourself for living in the future so far ahead that you didn't accept your present. You were so busy at home, hoping and praying for this union to come, imagining, manifesting, that you forgot to be happy today. You were so busy thinking about tomorrow, today passed you by. Don't let any more todays pass you by. Don't let that happen. Spirit, let's get some clarifiers here on this beautiful reading, because the end of the line is your union, which is the sun, which is your happiness, your enlightenment, your bliss, your success, your ascension. It's up to you. You have a life full of choices. They're all beautiful. They all have something to give you. You always have something to learn. Some are slower than others. Some are faster than others. Some are painful. Some are beautiful. Okay? But if you want to be ultimately happy, make a decision and be happy with it in the present. Enjoy the sunlight today. Don't wish for it tomorrow. Don't say, oh, today's such a beautiful day. I hope it's a beautiful day tomorrow. Don't worry about tomorrow. Spirit, let's clarify these readings. What other messages do you have? I call upon you to clear these cards and clear my energy. We are alchemists. We are faithful. We are spiritual beings. We are ascended higher beings in the form of vibration on planet Earth. We love you and we welcome you. What do you have for us? What do you have for us? Are you kidding me? Some of the same cards I already had? Wow. He is kidding me. He is kidding me. Wow, is that he's just repeating his message. He or she, whatever you call spirit. We've got Eight of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles, again on Three of Pentacles, King of Swords with King of Swords, Ace of Wands, Five of Wands, and Knight of Pentacles. Fight for what you want. He's saying fight for what you want. Queen of Wands. She doesn't play. She demands. There's your Aries symbol again. She doesn't play, she makes demands. Page of Swords. You speak with truth. You learn and you grow and you keep going. You're curious and you don't stop learning. You just keep growing and growing and growing and growing. Eight of Pentacles. You keep building and building and building, wielding your powers, building your empire, building your strength, building your knowledge, building who you are up and up and up and up. Then you have your Emperor. Shit. Emperor again. You run your kingdom. You build your empires. You build this union. You love life. You're zestful. Ten of Wands. You let all that shit go. Everything that kept you bound, everything that kept you hurting, everything that kept you down, you let it go a long time ago. It's done. Ten of Wands. You're a phoenix rising. You're a reborn soul. There's the Fool. This is a new beginning, and you're going to take it with an open heart and open eyes. Nine of Cups. This is your wish. You're going to make it what you want it. Queen of Cups. There's the King. Now we got the Queen. Your big love is here. Feel it, grow it, mature it. Nurture this love. Nurture who you are. Love yourself. Have faith. Have faith. Whatever's done in secret will not stay in secret. Whatever you think is hidden from you will come to the light at the right time. The most important thing is loving yourself right now, having faith in the Creator and the universe that they know what's best and they are giving you the best of their ability to help you grow. You have the Hermit card. This is a matter of soul searching and enlightenment. It is a matter of endings, the number 9. It is a matter of God power with the number 9. It's a matter of letting everything go and going into yourself. Then you have the Fairy Stallion. This is the Chariot. She's going forward with love, into love and success. She's courageous. She's beautiful. She's a warrior. She's a fairy. She's a magical being. She's an alchemist. She is zestful and open-hearted. Then you have life renewed, the Judgment card. Everything that was in the past that hurt you is being transformed. It's life renewed. You can change the past at any time by changing your present. That's being an alchemist. Change the past by changing your present. Change the future outcome by changing your present. The present is a gift, not a burden. Now you have the King of Wands. He's here again. This is that strong Aries power. Be a leader. Follow your desires. Call it. Wield your sword. Fight. Tooth and nail with your demands verbally. Tell the universe what you want. Accept no less. King and Queen are here again. Seven of Pentacles. Like I said, the Empress is here. This love is growing. She's pregnant. The Empress is pregnant with this union. She is going to give birth. Do you want that child to be alive and thriving or sickly? You have a child coming. Somebody out there could have a child coming. But more importantly, your relationship is growing. And the Queen of Cups is nurturing that child. She's like the midwife. She's nurturing this love. She's helping it grow. Okay? The King of Cups is being a father as well. He's nurturing, helping it grow. King of Wands is giving it strength. The Hermit is giving it knowledge. Okay? Judgment is giving it truth. Justice is giving it truth. Nine of Cups is giving it love and health and wishes and positive affirmations. There's a lot growing and happening here. Then you have the Three of Wands. This is all about babies, guys. Look at that. Another baby. Just more confirmation that this love is growing and you will give birth. Three of Wands. It is growing. It is coming to fruition. Nurture this child. Nurture this relationship. Nurture yourself. When a mother is pregnant, what does she do? Does she just inject her stomach with nutrients to give to the child? No. She nurtures herself, because in nurturing herself, her child is nurtured. And this is the analogy that Spirit wants to use today for your love life. You have to be the mother. You need to nurture yourself. Give your positive affirmations, success, firepower, love, confidence, health, vitality, nutrients. Because as you are nurturing yourself and loving yourself first, you're nurturing the relationship without even trying. It just flows naturally through your body, and that child, that baby, is being nurtured and growing because of how much you're loving yourself. All the healthy things you eat, all the work you do. Your child is now nurtured and healthy. Some people like to play music on their stomach when they're pregnant. They want to put some headphones there. Some people want to do water yoga. Some people like massages weekly. Some people sing to their baby. Some people, I don't know, guys, but I'm just saying there's all kinds of things you can do to nurture this relationship. You can be your own individual, your own child, your own path, your own relationship, your own love. Nurture it how you feel you need to be nurturing it. And I want to speak one more thing on this whole pregnancy nurturing thing. When you're pregnant, you ever meet those people that give you advice on how to raise your baby? For the mothers out there. Oh, you don't want them to get buck teeth if you let them have a pacifier. Oh, you should breastfeed over bottle feed. You should nip that whatever out of the butt now or this is going to happen. All these wives' tales. All this advice from other mothers, and they want to give you advice on your child. But at the end of the day, this is your child. You know what's best for your child. Your family is different than any other family. You don't need to take advice from everybody else on how to raise your family, because the mother is the queen and the empress of everything. She has a natural born instinct on her child. She grows this relationship, and she can nurture it too. She doesn't need anybody's help with that. She's the mother. Did you know that when a mother is bonded with her baby, she can pick that child's cry out of any other child's cry? Did you know that when a mother hears a child cry and she's nursing, she has something called the letdown, and her milk starts flowing with the cry? Her body does exactly what it needs to do based on the bond and connection of the child. A mother will also know at any age of child if something's wrong with her child, even if she's 2,000 miles away. She has instincts and intuition. She is biologically and spiritually bonded to that child forever, in this life and the next. That's why many souls don't want to have children in many lives. And you've met some souls like that, I'm sure, that don't want children. Spiritually, they know that there's karma involved with having children. You're karmically intertwined into their lives as well. It's a blessing and a burden, but it's beautiful. Now, this relationship that you have with your twin flame, it's a blessing and a burden, but it's beautiful. And it doesn't matter the shitstorm your child may put you through. You're going to love them through in and out. And you're going to be there for them, even if they hurt you. Each child is different. Each family is different. But you know the call. You know what you need to do to mend and heal this relationship. You know how long it takes. You know what needs to be done. You know what you need to do. And if you do get lost along the way and you're like, I don't know what to do, hey, come to my channel. Stephanie will help. Stephanie's here to help you. I'm here to give you readings if you need, guidance if you need, whatever you need. But I want to remind you, have faith. And you don't need me. Have faith. Of course, there are sometimes people do need other people, and we are here to help each other. We are friends. We are friends. Friends help each other. No, not everybody needs to be a lone wolf their entire time of this journey. Sometimes we're meant to be friends for a time. Regardless, guys, this journey is growing and nurturing, and it's going to, you're going to have birth at the right time. Your body is going to react and deliver this child when it's right. This is a divine masculine Buddha wisdom I have, and it says, it's better to do nothing than to do what is wrong. For whatever you do it to yourself. And that is exactly his emperor energy with the decision making. That's why he wanted to sit there, and he didn't want to do anything, because he felt down here that it's better I do nothing than to do something wrong. He's been scared. Now he needs to shake that fear out of his butt, You need to shake that fear out. But let me tell you, the emperor in this scenario is whoever you're trying to reconnect with that's been avoiding you, and there's not very much communication, 8 of Swords. That person spiritually has a fear to connect with you because you're unbalanced. Because your vibration is so high that you're obsessing over the outcome. You're obsessing over their life and their decisions. So subconsciously and spiritually, they are scared to come to you because you're emotionally unbalanced. They cannot come to an unbalanced being. Even a child that loves his mother very much will hesitate coming to her if she is in an upset, scary mood. They will walk slow, and they will look, and they will hesitant, and they will cry, and they may ask grandma. If you scare your child with your anger or your anxieties, they don't want to be around you. They will ask for somebody else, or they will hesitate in coming to you.
I want food.
Okay, the next one is guard your mind. Guard your mind with vigilance and nurture. Okay, hang on, guys. I'm not.
Okay.
Where's your sister? I told her to be down here with you. Sorry, guys. Mama duties call. Speaking about mamas. Sometimes duty calls when you don't want to do it or it comes unexpected, and sometimes, you know what? That just gave me a clear meaning. There are times when spirit asks you to purge or clear something out of yourself at a very inconvenient time. At a time when you don't have time. At a time when you don't want to, okay? Because you just don't want to. Anyways, that was a word from him. There are times that you have to sit down and do your candle work and meditate and find some time for you when you don't think you have time. It's very important that you give yourself love in meditation and in baths or showers or a walk. Even 10 minutes outside in the sun with your toes in the grass. Do that every day. Get your toes in that grass or that pond or that water or the beach or the sand. Get your toes out there. Okay, let your hair flow in the wind. Breathe in that air. You need to do that for you. Don't get too busy that you rush in and out of the door and you forget to enjoy the sunshine and what's beautiful outside. Guard your mind with vigilance, nurture the positive, and remove the negative. Your mind will find peace. See, guys, I'm speaking. Nurture the positive thoughts. Remove the negative thoughts. This is saying, every time your brain starts trying to tell you something negative and fearful. It's not going to happen. Your union's not happening. They're staying stuck with the karmic. This is not your person. Because at the end of the day, you know your child. You know what you know. Have you guys ever seen that movie Flight Plan? It has frickin' I forgot her name. She's blonde, really skinny. She was in the movie The Contact. Her name's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of her name. She goes on this plane. She brings her child, and somehow some crazy whack government, whatever agency, plots a plan against her and tells her that she never had a child in the first place. And she knew the whole time she had a child. But everybody was working against her. And she went looking on this plane for this child that everyone was saying didn't exist. They had no record of her coming. They had no record of the plane ticket or the child being there. No videos, no nothing. And anyway, she started to think she was crazy, but she knew in her heart that she had a daughter and she knew her. And anyways, God showed her a sign in a window when she got fog. A little heart that the daughter drew on the window with fog came up as she was sitting there believing them. And she remembered, nope, I don't care what anybody here is trying to tell me. I do have a daughter, and this is proof. She did this. And she even went and told somebody. And she was so busy telling everybody that she had a daughter and she needed their help, and nobody would help her. At the end of the day, screw all them, right? Screw every single one of them. Screw the pilot, screw the stewardesses, screw the people on the plane with you. None of them want your union. None of them want to help you. None of them give a shit about your union. None of them are connected to this union like you. None of them have a bond to this union like a mother has a bond to a child. Nobody knows them like you do. So it doesn't really matter what I say or anybody says. You know your bond and if it's real or not. And if you do have a conscience and something inside you tells you this is not my twin, this is not this big of a relationship, this is a karmic soulmate. I love them and I'm going to learn something from them and I'm going to be with them, but ultimately the connection's not as big as I thought. I'll probably meet my twin in the future after I learn some life lessons. If your spirit is telling you that, you need to trust it. Okay, but don't let fear tell you what you know is already there. If you also know in your heart and in your body and soul that this is your person, this is the twin of your life. The universe shows you signs through numbers, through movies. If you know that, don't let anyone speak doubt. Don't even let you speak doubt through yourself. Divine Feminine says, once I and mine are given up, there is no limited individual. There is only the wisdom which provides everything. So stop saying I or mine. I need to do this. I need this, or, when you say this union is ours, we are happy as a collective, we are happy, you kind of put yourself into the environment where you're not alone, where you have your partner. It's no longer I, it's we. It's no longer mine, it's ours. You have to really speak and believe that. Learn and not doubt, so you can understand the peaceful calm of enlightenment. So learn and stop doubting. Then you can understand the peaceful calm of enlightenment. Let go of clinging. View your situation as a witness. Your inner strength will grow. Let go of clinging. That's what the Divine Feminine says. Be kind to yourself, guys. You don't need to cling to hope. You need to cling to your power. You don't need to cling to union. You need to cling to happiness. You don't need to cling to fear. You need to cling to peace. And I will read an oracle. Or I don't know, what do you guys want me to do? It's been a long video. I want to bless all of you guys that have been with me this entire time. Because I started out with like 50. Now I've got 17 people. So bless you all who have been here for so long. What would you like me to do? I'm about to end the video. I can do an oracle. I can answer collective questions. What would you like? I'll give us about 10 more minutes, because it has been a long-ass video. If you're going to ask the mundane question, are we going to have union? Yeah. Whenever you stop obsessing. Let's see what's going on. Marco, bless you too. Questions. Yep. Eternal faith. Questions, guys. What's your questions? When the candle goes out, I will end the convo. Oh, look what was left over. I put away all my cards and I didn't realize I just kind of had these stuck over here. And look, they're together. Look at that. I'm so happy. Yes, union is coming. Let's be calm. It's coming. The Emperor and Empress. The Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine duo. The dynamic duo. Oh, my back. Okay. Questions? Maybe I have a serious delay, but I have not seen a single question. You want me to do an oracle then? Oh, I wish I could see my back pop or hear it. It's amazing. Can you pull a card for my twins' headspace? Normand. I will not do individual because that's going to take forever. But I will do a general collective question on what is in the headspace of the significant other that is keeping a distance. Okay? That might answer a lot of people's questions. If you guys would like a private reading, please message me on www.naturalintuition1111.com. And I am happy to schedule a private, and I will answer all your personal questions. If you would like a card pulled for you, if you want to donate like $5 or $10 onto my website, I have a donate thing. I'll be happy to pull some cards and take a picture and give you a message. Okay? I will do that. You don't have to do a full reading if you can't afford it. I'll give you something. Okay? I'm not one of those people that would want you to pay $15 or $10 for a 4-minute extended on a general. I will be happy to answer a question. If you're willing to pay money for extendeds, please be willing to donate to my cause. I give a lot of my time and my energy to this collective, and it is very, very eternally grateful. And I appreciate every one of you that do that. and I am here as a friend and a guide in this hard journey. If you guys would like a private reading, I am here. Now, what is in the collective mind for the person that is choosing to not communicate, for the person that has chosen to hide their feelings, not run completely from the journey energetically, but hide their feelings? I have 4 of Pentacles and the Fool and Temperance. Top of the deck, I have 5 of Pentacles. Okay, good. So what I'm seeing in their mind right now is they want to start over. They have the desire, but they don't want to let go because they're afraid to lose. They're afraid that they are going to make the wrong choice to communicate, and it's going to be the same old, same old, same old, and they're going to end up having to walk away and go through the hurt of breaking up all over again. Okay? It's like, you know, why would I reach out if I'm going to go through that mess all over again? So it is not letting go of the past. There needs to be some forgiveness of the past because they still have a fear of the past. Therefore, they're afraid to move forward. They're not making the decision. Okay? Temperance is here because your archangels are healing it. Archangel Raphael is taking care of this issue in their heart. This is their heart chakra. They are mending the wounds. And remember, pentacles don't just represent money or time. They represent it all. This is a complete loss, but this also represents time. So I will tell you this, letting go takes time. I do see them giving up, holding on. They will give up and move forward. They will do that. But if your question is what's going on in their mind, they're scared. They're terrified. They're full of fear. They're full of fear that this change is going to be the same thing over and over again. I have 8 of Pentacles clarifying that. It's the definition of crazy. Doing the same thing over and over again and getting a different result. I don't know if you guys watched my video the other day. I talked about cornflakes. You buy a different box of cereal, and what do you get? Cornflakes. You get Trix, you get cornflakes. You get Cocoa Pebbles, you get cornflakes. They have a fear of cornflakes. So they are not making actions right now. They're staying very stubborn because they're afraid of the same. The outcome with this person, what is the outcome?
I love you.
I love you too. Stop it.
I'm not going to stop it.
Okay, 10 of Swords. See, and that's just like my baby. I'm not going to stop it. This person that's staying shut, quiet, and not making a move, he says to you, I'm not going to stop it. I'm not going to change. We're never going to be together again. I don't feel the same way about you. It's all cocky pot, whatever you call it. It's all horse shit, okay? It's all horseshit because the truth is they do love you and they do want a new fresh start, but they're scared. And, you know, the archangel's taking care of it. Ultimately, the outcome is they are going to let go of these thoughts. Remember, your question was, what is the other person thinking? They are scared of those thoughts and they're going to let it go. There will be relief thanks to this archangel and divine intervention. There is going to be relief and there is going to be an end to the holding on. There is going to be an end. Whew. Communication for that person is going to be within 5 weeks. A week to 5 weeks, you will have communication. For the most stubborn people that have 0 communication and you haven't spoken in years, you're going to have to wait 8 weeks. That's 2 months. And my candle is almost out. Hope that answered your question, my loves. Okay. Hope that answered your question. Do you guys have any other general questions? Let me see. You're enjoying the ride. I'm glad, Rob. I'm really glad. In general, what is the DM feeling right now? Eternal faith. In general, what is the divine masculine feeling right now? What is the divine masculine feeling for the general soulmate, twin flame, collective? What is in his heart space? King of Wands, Eight of Cups, Six of Wands. You guys are going to shit your bricks. You're going to shit your bricks. Look at this. Oh my God. Who's watching? Eternal faith. There you are, honey. Look at this. This is what eternal faith gets you, my love. Okay, what he's thinking and what he's feeling are two different things. What he's thinking is, I am scared shitless about getting stuck in a cycle with this person again. I want better and I want a new beginning. I want more, okay? And then look what he's feeling. What he's feeling is King of Wands. Look at all this firepower. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Six of Wands, Eight of Cups, Six of Swords. What he is feeling is, I want to walk away from what no longer serves me. I want to leave this job. I want to leave the pain and sorrow behind us and move forward with this person. I want to get out of this karmic cycle. I feel stressed and burdened. I feel like I need to relieve myself. I need to relieve myself from this misery, this pain. What is this pain? What is this pain? What am I feeling? Oh, I'm feeling separation from my queen. I'm feeling separation from my king. I am feeling separated. I am feeling regret and pain because I walked away. I am also feeling like I want to return. Six of Wands. I want to go back to them. I want to show up at their doorstep, heal my heart chakra, heal the past, move forward in success and balance and peace with my lover. Remember, the six goes back to the major arcana, which is the lovers. The laurel represents marriage and success. If you read on this card, read on this card. It's about returning back to a past love. Anyways, they want to move on back to their past lover. They feel that energy. They also feel that they met their match, that they met their divine partner. They know who you are. They feel who you are. They feel that they are passionate about you, like sexy passionate. They feel that they love you. They feel that they want you. They feel that they desire you. They also feel that you're intuitive. And they know you're waiting. Even if you say you're not waiting on them, they feel that you are. And they also feel that you're their match. You're their twin. They may not know it, but they feel it. They also feel that they are moving on from the hurts and the past and the troubled waters. They also feel that things are getting brighter and better, and you guys are both, look at that, both. Linda, listen, look at. You are both together, moving on together. Do you see together? Do you see reunion? Do you see moving on? Together, moving on, reunion. That is what they feel. The answer can't get more clear. There's nothing else to say. That is what they feel. If you have a question, if they feel like they're your twin, yes. Do they love you? Yes. Do they want to have sex with you still? Yes. Do they find you attractive? Yes. Do they miss you? Yes. Do they desire you? Yes. Do they fantasize about you? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. They feel all of that. Do they have hope? In their head even, yeah. Do they have hope in their heart? You bet your ass they do. And they're ready to move on from the past, so don't you stay stuck. Because in their heart, they want to get rid of that shit. And let me tell you something else, and this is the bitter to the sweet in that message. They will not, King of Wands, continue to put up with low vibration bullshit. And I'll tell you what that is. That is obsession, ritualistic, checking the phone, the email, all kinds of information on them, obsessing about them and what they're doing and their life and what they feel. No. Down the pooper. They do not want obsession. They do not want the old rituals. They do not want you to put them on a pedestal anymore. Let me bring this back out. They want you to be the queen that gives a shit about herself while he gives a shit about himself. They want you to not worry about him anymore. And if it's a she wants you to not worry about her anymore. She wants you to be bad all by yourself. She wants you to be spiritual. He wants you to be spiritual. They both want each other to be 100%. But the person, and I think somebody asked divine masculine, you could be male or female in that energy. What do they feel? They feel like, I will not go back to the past. I will not go back. I will not go reverse. I won't go back to our old karmic cycle of fighting, obsessing over each other, caring about what I think all the time, what I want all the time. I won't go back. I want to go back to somebody who cares a lot about themselves. And together we build. I want you to come with a full cup. And then we exchange our full cups to each other and we're overflowing in happiness, 10 of cups. But I'm not going to go back with anybody that shows up with an empty cup asking me to fill up their cup of happiness. I will not do it. I'm walking away from that. So that's the heart space, guys. That's the bitter to the sweet. That's that Sour Patch Kids for that ass. That's the sour that comes with the sweetness. My DM flaked on me for the 6th time on meetings. So I said, you are hurting yourself by not taking any actions. I will talk to you when I see you in front of my face. So we shall see what actions. Good. Make demands, guys. Make demands. Thank you, Francesca. My mom almost named me Francesca. I kind of wish that she did. I like that name. Thank you, Rob. You're the best, Steph. Reach out to me when you get to New York. I will. To be honest, Rob, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to go. Tickets last time cost me almost $3,000, and I don't have it. So I'll see if I'm even able to go out there. If anyone's wondering what he's talking about, the man that killed my soulmate is getting sentenced at court. And I wanted to bring my kids out there, but I just don't see if it's possible. So I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Manda, yes, I need to be more assertive and demand positive things from my DM as he does me. I like that very much, and that is what you should do. Make your demands, guys. Okay? I want you to get that list out. Okay? Sit there and ask about your demands and accept no less. Judgment closed. Case closed. I demand respect. I also demand if you come to me, you come with big offers, not little ones. And if I don't get what I want, this is not going to happen. Now, you don't have to say these to them, but you can say them to the universe. And you don't even have to say a single word. You don't even have to say a single word. Just vibrate in that energy. That, I'm bad, I'm good, I'm happy. I only accept what I want. If you're feeling that, not even saying it, boom, you're going to get it. So yeah, make demands, guys. But remember, it's all about feeling. And I was speaking to somebody earlier today about depression. I have a friend that was diagnosed with depression and prescribed medicine and all of that. I also was diagnosed with depression. I don't like to speak that. But when I was younger and I was going through my soulmate cheating on me and the whole having children out of our relationship thing, long story short, you don't have to be depressed. I went and saw a therapist, and I was supposed to have medicine and all this and that, and I was a damn wreck. But I wrote everything out in a journal. I've never read it again since, but I wrote everything out in a journal. She had me read it to her every time I went to her therapy session, and it never did me a bit of good. I was like, this is stupid. This therapist never even gives me any advice. She doesn't tell me what to do or what he thinks. All she does is sit there. She freaking sits there on her little chair and asks me to read about my stupid, journal once a week or twice a week, whatever it was. And then she asks me, how do I feel? And then I go home. Where the hell's my advice? Oh, and then she subscribes me pills for sleep. and pills to be happy, I thought that was very stupid. I was just offended that that was the level of help I was getting. So I did my own help. The journal did help me, but I refused to take the medication because I do not believe in pharmaceutical drugs. All healthy stuff, all natural. I'd rather smoke weed than take anything else like that. I didn't take anything because I had enough faith in my God that He had the power to heal me and I had the power in Him. And that if I kept asking enough, I would be healed. And so I did that. I asked all the time, heal me, heal me, heal me, fix my broken heart. And after I would express myself in my penmanship, I felt a little bit better that I got it out. I never read it to him. I never even showed it to him. But the fact that I got it out on that journal and I read it to somebody, it made it seem so small and so insignificant in the grand scheme of things that I eventually started looking at it like these problems that I whine about are not even that big. I've lost my dad, I've lost people. Why am I worrying about this? But see, my brain had to process that to realize that my problems were not that big. And they seemed very small. And after a while, I realized this guy doesn't deserve me. Why am I even settling? Why do I even want this guy back? Look what he's done to me. And I'm writing it down and I'm looking at it. And I'm like, he's not even good enough for me. I don't care how crazy I am about him, how much I want to win. I don't even have the desire to continue because I'm not happy with this. I want more. When I started feeling like that and I took care of myself and I lost weight and I started giving myself some love, I felt so much better. I wasn't depressed. My depression went away. I just didn't care anymore. And of course, he came back. But I went through what I went through, guys. But I'm saying I conquered my own depression. You don't have to depend on drugs, and you don't have to depend on people telling you what to think or what to do. You can conquer it yourself. You have to believe in yourself. Okay. Is there any other questions? I told him no more fake promises. Good, eternal faith. Let's not talk about it, though. Let's be about it. No more talking about it. Let's be about it. What that means is once you express yourself or you write it out or you say it or you do a meditation, don't go back to your own ways physically. Start being about what you want. Change your paradigm, change your life. Shift your energy. If your energy is vibrating in a certain way over here, you can say all you want over here, but you need to shift it. And so we need to paradigm shift, okay? We need to quantum jump one reality to the other. Here's third dimension to the fifth dimension. Bring it somewhere else. No longer live your life like you normally lived. In other words, if you're tired of being single, stop doing single things. Start going to events where there's other people. Go to the movies by yourself. Go out to eat by yourself. Meet up friends at a bar. Go to a yoga class. Walk in nature. And listen to I am affirmations as you're walking, about being happy and calling in your soulmate. Do things that you would want to do with your person. Don't wait for them. If you want to go to Disneyland with your family and you're waiting to do that till you're married and you want to go as a family and you're waiting, don't wait. Just go. If you want to go on an exotic vacation or to Italy or Greece or something like that and you're waiting to be married to do it, don't wait. Just go. Okay, you have to start living your life without putting yourself on hold. And ironically, I saw this when I was talking. This is all about being on hold. Don't put yourself on hold. You're available. You are ready. You are single and ready to mingle. There's no need for you to act like your life's on hold for somebody. Vibrate in the vibration of happiness and peace and success and love, and you're going to get just that. And the universe only brings to you what they want to bring to you. When you're in a high vibration, you're not in the devil card. Here's what I need to explain. I need to get it out. Devil card vibration. This is depression, doubt, and fear, okay? And over here is, this is better, success, high vibrations, love, trust, faith, everything good, everything dark, everything light, everything dark, okay? When you're living a life like this, everything that's coming to you is going to be attracted to this darkness. All the same colors, they're darks, okay? There's a lot of darks. That's what you're going to attract. You're going to attract karmics. You're going to attract bad relationships, unhappiness, and failures. Okay? So even if you go out and do all these things, but you're feeling really low vibe, you're going to meet a karmic because they need to fix you. If you're vibrating in a high vibration and you're doing the same thing that you're doing here, but you're feeling good, you're feeling positive, you're going to be attracting all these like attributes, like people, like minds, your soulmate, your twin. Okay, there's a difference. There's light and dark here. So remember, it's not just what you do and what you say, it's how you feel. That's the ticket. That's the golden ticket. That's the key word. How do you feel? Not what you speak or affirm or manifest or bury under a tree outside or how many candles you light, how many affirmations you write on a book. You can have a vision board the size of Miami on your, on your backyard. I'm just kidding. Obviously, it's not the size of Miami, but you can have a huge vision board the size of of your door in your bedroom. And you're not going to get that if you're vibrating and feeling like shit. If you're feeling like you're a failure or you're not going to be chosen or you're not enough or you're feeling sad, like you've already failed, I've already failed. He's not here. The universe hates me. I'm just, there's no hope and it's just dark. Well, you're going to attract all that. You're going to attract loneliness or karmics or just misery, depression. Okay? But if you're in the same moment where you're like, yeah, you're single, yeah, you're not with anybody. Yeah, your prayers and affirmations haven't been fruitful yet, but you know they're coming. You're going to attract all of that to you given the right amount of time. Have you ever seen somebody fix themselves and go on a diet for like 3 weeks and then they're done? That's not changing your lifestyle. That's changing a habit for a short period of time. That's the same with vibrations and feelings. You cannot change a habit for 2 to 3 weeks and call it good. Where's your manifestation? You have to change your lifestyle, change your paradigm, shift dimensions, completely transform yourself. You have to go from a 300-pound being to, a 150-pound being. You have to change. Change your eating habits, change your mentality, change your lifestyle, change what you buy at the store, change where you go out to eat, change who you hang out with, change where you like to go, change your habits at home. You have to change everything to be this person. You can't just start buying fresh food and not eating it. You know what I mean? So remember, when you're feeling something and you really want to call in your manifestations, there's a lot more than just candle work and affirmations and some mantras and some purging. If you find out that you do this and then somehow at the end of the day or the end of the week, you revert back to your fear or your sadness or your grief or your loss, you have not switched paradigms. You tried, but you failed. And there is a difference between doing and trying. Doing and trying. This is trying, this is doing. My dad used to tell me, because he was really big in sales, trying is failing. I don't ever want to hear you say you're going to try. Just do it. And I'm like, but if I fail you, then I feel bad and I'm a liar. And he's like, no, because if you did fail me, I know you did your best, and I would never accuse you of failing. I would say, good job. And I learned something from that, and that's what the universe wants you to know. I don't expect perfection, but I expect your all. Okay? The universe expects your all, not half-ass. Not a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You're not half in, half out. It's you're in or you're out. There is no in between. You can't be half changed and half not. If you're not changed completely, you're not changed. There's a line. You're not stuck in the middle. You're either changed or you're not. Changed or you're not. You either feel happy no matter what adversity you're facing, or you don't. There's a closed bridge here. You can't have a little of this, a little of that. I hope that makes some sense to you today, guys. Because that's with anything in life. That's with work. That's with success. And I don't mean to be hard on anybody, but I know the difference between trying and failing. And example, I worked in a sales department. I was against, I would say, this is, of course I'm an Aries. I always love competition. I'm not scared of competitions. But there was about 300 girls in Southern Colorado that I was against to see who gets the higher commission within a week. We were leasing properties at the time, and we get commissions per property, and it was a dead time to lease, and they needed to lease properties during Christmas. And we'll get this cash bonus, okay? Whoever gets the most gets a cash bonus of like $600. For me, that was a lot. For me, it was the world. I wanted it more than anybody. I wanted that money. I am the kind of person, if you want money, you get it. You don't let anybody get in your way. I don't see adversity. I see the silver lining. I see the finish line, and I know that I'm going to get there, okay? That's what you need to do in this union. I know I'm going to get there. I envisioned it. I saw it. I saw what I was going to do with that money. I saw me winning, and I had enough faith in myself. Now, this is kind of like the twin flame journey, okay? That's why I'm describing it. In this sales competition, me against 300 girls, I was fairly new, but I was a badass. I'm very good at sales. I was fairly new. Not everybody knew me, and there was a lot of teammates that were buddy-buddy, okay? It was a very catty, girly environment. And these girls decided to team up to win, and they would split the commission. So somebody was going to play dirty. These guys were going to play very unfair, and they were going to give somebody else their lease, like multiple leases, okay? So that one person can add up how many leases they got. That's like selling cars, and there's a competition with selling cars, and whoever sells the most cars gets the bonus. But then everyone's scared of one badass, so they decide to team up and say, here, take my car sales for the month and add it onto yours so you can win. And then you just split the money with me. That was bullshit. And let me tell you, that pissed me the hell off. But nobody was going to get that commission like I wanted. Nobody had the determination I wanted. Guys, you have never seen me on my A game. There is no stopping the Stephanie train. I will win. I will win. I will overcome you. I know, it's weird. But anyways, long story short, guys, I knew it was like the last day when I knew people were doing that. And let me tell you, your girl, Miss Stephanie here on this channel, is such a badass that I was succeeding everybody. I was in the lead the whole week. I was in the lead. Yes, there was always somebody right behind me, 1 or 2 leases away. But I was always one ahead, one ahead, one ahead. And I told Spirit and I told the universe, I will win. I don't care if it's by a hair or a mile. I will win. I will win this. Anyways, that beautiful faith that I had and that determination, and let me tell you, I worked late. I had 2 kids to go home to, but I stayed an hour to 3 hours every night, busting my ass, calling people that were leads, calling people that came in that weren't sure about coming back, calling people that were interested but weren't sure if they were ready to lease, all kinds of things, guys. I was calling people back and really getting those leases done. And I got, the night before the lease was over, it wasn't the end of work yet, but it was like 2 hours till closing. I was 5 ahead. 5 leases ahead. I was really a big stretch in front of everybody. I pushed myself that whole week. And then these 3 girls from another complex put all their leases together and they had 6. So my 5, I was 1 short. Okay? And I was like, shit. And it was like 5 o'clock. Okay, honey. And it was like 5 o'clock. Mariah! Can you run the water in the little bin so we can let his turtle swim?
They're not his turtles.
Okay, the turtle. Anyways, I'm sorry, my kid drama, guys. So I had that going on, and I was scared, guys. It was the end of the night. Anybody would feel defeated, okay? I was pissed. My manager was pissed. And they said, we'll give you our leases and you can win. And then you just split it. And I'm like, look, no, hell to the no. I did not come this far by myself and compete with these cheaters to be defeated by an unfair, unjust assholes. Like, no. God wins. Good wins. Good always overcomes evil. There's another way. I will not cheat. I will win fair. And I hope if they win and it's unfair, they get caught. That's what I hope. But I kept telling myself that. And long story short, as I sat there kind of praying, I was saying, God, please, I know I can do this. I know I can do this and I need this. And I said to him, I said, God, I have put so much extra time and work and effort, and I've done this fair. And if I lose, I lose, but I refuse to cheat. I refuse that. And if this is meant for me, so be it. Do you know that just 5 minutes before closing time, a couple walked in? And do you know it was the general manager from all of Colorado? He ran Lexus dealership. He was coming in to lease a property for a very temporary short amount of time. They were building a house. And so he came in and he loved my sales attitude. He came in, he said, I know it's late and you guys are going to close here, but I'd really like to see an apartment. I don't usually have time at this time, and we just came back from Golden, Colorado. And I said, you bet your ass, let's go see that apartment. Even though the model was closed, everything was closed down, the doors were locked, the blinds were closed, I could have just said, oh, I got to go home. I'm sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow. I was dedicated. That was the answer to my prayer. I'm going to get this lease. Did I know I was going to get that lease? No. I could have completely wasted my time and been an hour late at home. But I wanted that commission. And let me tell you, I went in and I showed him the model home and I showed him spare apartments. I spent about 2 hours showing this guy about 3 or 4 vacant apartments. If anybody's ever looked at apartments, you know a lot of people do not like to show multiple apartments. They whine, oh, this is all we have. We have this one. No, I brought out my book. I said, what do you want? You want a view? You want this? You want parking? You want a garage? You want a second floor? You want a third floor? What do you want? I will show you whatever vacant apartment you will have. And when I took him there, I talked him into the apartment. I said it was beautiful. It has views. It's perfect. It was next to a busy street, guys, like a highway. And I said, you know what? I know you came from Golden, Colorado, but you're only going to live in an apartment for a couple months. And what's wrong with feeling like you're living an urban lifestyle? Do you know in New York they have apartments near highways all the time? Do you know in big cities they have all these different highways and everything around these apartments? Do you know in China they have apartments with a train station built inside them? So I'm like, this is very urban, and I know you guys aren't used to it, but you are building a beautiful house, and this is temporary, and this is one of the most beautiful apartments we have. It's brand new. You'll be the first one living in it, and that's a bonus. And you know what he said? He said, let me tell you something, Stephanie. And he leased from me. That night, I gave him the keys. I put in the effort. I had the lease. That night, I gave him the keys. He moved in that night. I stayed an extra 2 hours. And he said, Stephanie, do you know why I leased this apartment from you? He said, because I had enough money to lease any apartment I wanted. I could have gone up north and leased a beautiful apartment with beautiful views in nature, you know, first floor. But I leased a second second floor apartments sandwiched between two others and near a highway. And do you know why I leased that apartment? Because you sold it. Because you had enough faith in this place and me that you made me believe it. And he's like, and do you know that I admire your dedication to your job? And I admire you staying late for this lease, working hard for it. He said, anytime you want a job, call me. I'll make you the manager at my Lexus dealership. You can teach everyone else how to sell. He said, but I leased it because of you. You sold yourself. And he gave me a tip. I wasn't supposed to take tips, but I didn't tell anybody that. But he gave me a tip. His wife was there, guys. He was not flirting with me. He had a wife and 3 children. Okay? They all moved from Golden, Colorado. So I was not there flirting with some guy, and it was just because of me being a girl. That's not what happened. My point is, I kicked ass. And that night, when they thought they won, I won. When they came into that building the next morning and they thought, oh yeah, we left work last night, we were in the lead. Nope, I was. And let me tell you another little surprise. That morning when I came in, because the way leases work, you have to sign a lease by a specific dead time to make the lease count. You can have somebody promise and leave a deposit and say they're going to lease an apartment, and you do the paperwork all day long. But until the lease is signed and they have keys, it does not count. I had 2 leases that were interested with a deposit, but they had not signed. They were unsure. They were kind of holding the deposit. I was holding the deposit, but they weren't sure they were going to move in. They were just holding the apartment. Do you know when I came in that morning, I leased that property that night, and I had 2 more waiting for me, signed, sealed, and delivered. 9 o'clock that morning when I walked in the door. I won by 2. And do you know when those girls came into the office that morning at the other building and they were like, ah ha ha, we won, we're about to split this commission. It was like Christmas Eve, guys. They thought they were going to have a nice little Christmas party and a nice commission. Do you know how good it felt to have a slap on their face that morning and a shock that they lost? And oh, surprise, Stephanie won by 2. Last night, she leased 1 property and 2 more signed. They were pissed. Christmas Eve, last of the commission race, it was over. I won. That was like a Hail Mary. Guys, when I say your determination is going to win, it's going to win. Let my Aries moon mind speak to you. I don't care what adversity you have in your way. I had people working together to come against me. But I played fair. I played righteous. Good always wins over evil. Light will always surpass the dark. I don't care if your twin is with a karmic and it looks bleak. Picture that Hail Mary. Picture me that Christmas Eve, the night before Christmas Eve, wondering what the hell's going to happen at close. Am I going to win this commission? Yes, at the last minute, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just delirious. It's been a super long video. I can kick my own ass right now. But, my poor kids, I'm going to get off soon. It doesn't matter, guys. There's a Hail Mary waiting for you if you want it bad enough. But do you see how I lived, breathed, and was dedicated to that commission? I came home and I couldn't talk about anything else but work. I loved my work. I was obsessed. I was determined about that little competition. It didn't scare me. And their teamwork against me didn't scare me. And I was a lone wolf. I was doing it on my own, and I had the option to cheat, and I refused. I will not cheat. And I'm going to tell you, with this situation, with your twin flame journey, if you get the opportunity to cheat, don't. Pure love, faith, and determination in yourself and in the universe will get you your success. But if I went home that night feeling defeated, and instead of sitting at my desk and praying, God, I don't want to leave this office because I feel I'm going to win. I knew it. I know it. And I believed in a miracle. I didn't care how it came. I said, God, I don't care how it comes. I don't even know how it is possible, honestly. How could I get another lease, or 2 for that matter, or 3 for that matter? How could I do that? I didn't know. But I had enough faith that I knew God created miracles, however it came. And I just wanted it that bad. I believed in it that bad. I didn't let go. I didn't let go of my faith. Now, I know a lot of you guys tend to cheat in the sense that if you feel defeated or if you cry enough, cry to God enough, make the universe feel sorry for you, that they'll have pity. This is a deep thought. I'm not saying you have to admit it to me. You don't have to admit this to me or on these comments. But don't tell me that none of you don't cry in your bed and think if I'm pitiful enough, the universe will bless me. That's cheating. Don't think that pity is going to give you a blessing. You stand up to the universe the same way you would stand up to anybody in your way. Universe, as big as you are, as bad as you are, I'm going to get this. You can help me or you can't, but I have so much faith in myself that I will stand against Jupiter. I will stand against Saturn. I will stand against karma. I will stand against my birth chart. I will stand against fate. I will stand against that marriage. I will stand against that karmic. I will stand against all adversity, and I am going to overcome. I will. The universe is just going to say, damn. Well, okay. You better give this crazy person what they want because shit, I don't even know if we should procrastinate anymore. I think this person over here deserves a miracle. Hey, Venus, why don't you get over here and give this person a marriage already? Damn, they're annoying. I have people I need to work with, and this person won't stop banging on my door till I give him what he wants. Shit. Here, take it. Go. Be happy. Bye. You ever heard that saying, when people want a job, they're going to keep knocking? Every day they're going to show up to that job. I want this job. No, I'm sorry, we're not hiring. But I want this job. I'm sorry, we're not freaking hiring. And by the way, your expertise and your experience cannot do this job. Oh, I can do this job, and I want this job, and I'm going to come back every day till you say I can't, but I'm going to come back and I'm going to get this job. That person is going to hire you because you keep coming up, bugging the shit out of them, knocking on their damn door, and they see that this person wants it enough. He wants it more than anybody. He's going to be the successful one. We want you. And they'll never let you go. What was that movie with Will Smith and the kid? Like, it was called Happiness or something like that. What was that movie called? Happiness, A Happy Life. What the hell was that movie called? Guys, my brain is just today. What is that movie called? Oh, Pursuit of Happiness. Watch that movie. Pursuit of Happiness. That is one determined ass MRFer. Pursuit of Happiness. Man, he was homeless going to that job. He invested money, and then he lost items that he invested in to get that job. He lost his marriage for that job. Oh, shit. He lost sleep. He lost sanity. God dang, that man. He lost everything for that job. But it wasn't for that job. He lost everything for the success that he saw in his life. He didn't care if the love of his life told him he couldn't have it. He had a vision. You don't need a vision board. You need a vision mindset. A vision mindset. You can see it without a board because you can see it with your heart. And your heart determines what the mind does. And your heart determines what the body does. It gets it done, man. That guy, I'm sure you guys have seen it on YouTube, he was a veteran. He was completely paralyzed, completely bedridden. And they told him, you're never going to walk again. You're never going to walk again. You're stuck in a wheelchair. You'll be lucky if you can wiggle your toes. And he believed him. He was like, well, shit, this is a shitty life. And then he told himself, no, fuck that. You don't tell me if I'm going to walk again. That's not up to you. That's up to God. That's up to the universe. And by the way, the universe listens to my heart. And he told the universe, I will walk. I give myself 6 months and I will be walking. And he busted his ass every day. You can Google that, guys. Watch a video. He busted his ass for 6 months, and sure enough, he was walking. He was walking with walkers. He barely could move, but he was walking. He was up out of that bed. And then he told himself, you're going to run. They said, no way. You have a back brace on you as it is. Are you kidding me? You can't move one toe in front of the other without your feet dragging on the floor. He said, oh, I'm going to run. Oh, I'm going to run. And guess what? He's running. Oh, and guess what? He started doing yoga and Kriya yoga and different stretches, which, by the way, is about releasing toxins, releasing negative dark energy inside your body. He released the negativity out of his body, and that's what gave him a lot of power. He started doing yoga, and he started falling over. He would stand up and do a yoga pose and fall over. And he kept doing it all the time. And people would probably laugh at him. He kept falling. But he kept doing it. He didn't care who saw him or who laughed. He kept doing it, and then he stopped falling, and then he ran. And now he's a perfect human being. There's nothing wrong with him. There's nothing wrong with him at all. He walks, he runs, he jumps, he does yoga, he teaches yoga. He's a badass. You know why? Because when everything else looked dark and bleak and the world told him no, he said yes. Screw you, yes. I believe in the 5th dimension. I believe in the 9th dimension. I believe there's a higher power more important than you and this world and what you say, and I believe I'm a creator. I'm a doer. I'm a conqueror. I am success. I am healed. Do you know why Jesus took Lazarus out of that bed when he was dead? Because he believed. Lazarus is only asleep. Now walk. Arise. He had 0 doubt. And he did just that. That other story, when a man came to Jesus, he rode on a horse for like freaking 3 weeks to drag Jesus back to his hometown and save his little girl who was dying. He wanted him to heal her. He thought he had to have Jesus in the house to do it. He said, please come with me. He was a gladiator. Please come with me and save my daughter. I believe in you. And I know if you're there, she'll be healed. And Jesus told him, if you believe that much about me, if you think I am that powerful, that I will heal your daughter, if you have that much faith, she is healed right now. You have to believe. If you believe, go back home without me. Go back home. She is healed. And damn it, what do you think happened? She was healed. It's all about belief. But belief isn't just the mind. The mind plays tricks. The mind plays games. The mind is a child. Your heart tells the mind how to behave. Your spirit and your heart is your passion. That is your wands. Picture when I talk about wands in tarot, picture your heart and your passion. It's your heart telling your body what to do. Where's a wand? Give me a wand. It's your heart and your spirit telling your mind what to do. It's the truth. It's what you really want. It's mind over matter, but it's also spirit over mind. This is the Aries energy. This is the leadership mentality, the fire, the drive, the will, the faith. It overcomes all swords, the wands. You guys have to master your wand power before you can use your sword power. Okay? Just like the magician. These are the things you have to master before you can wield them into creation. You have to master the cups, your emotions. You have to master your mind and your mouth over the sword. You have to master your passions and desires and drive with the wand. You have to master your finances and your body, your physical. The pentacles is your physical, time, body, money. You have to master this realm. You have to master and overcome all these trials and tribulations before you can make as above, so below happen. As above, so below. But you have to master them before you can wield them. You cannot be an emotional wreck, worrying about the outcome, crying all the time, being depressed, being defeated. You have to master that cup before you can get your 10 of Cups. You have to master success by mastering your physical appearance, your body, your health, managing your time, managing your home, managing your work, finding out what career suits you. You have to master this. The sword, you have to master how you speak to yourself, how you speak to others, how you think towards yourself, and how you think about others. Because the sword is a form of creation. All these gifts are a form of creation. You see how that works? How can you wield new beginnings without mastering them first? Now this tarot makes more sense to me because when you get an ace, it's a promise that you have a new beginning, but it's not a promise you're going to be successful in this new opportunity. It's saying you have the opportunity to get fit. You have a gym membership now. What are you going to do with it? You have a new job now. What are you going to do with it? Here's the groceries for a fabulous recipe. What are you going to make with it? You have a new house given to you. How are you going to run that house? It's a gift of opportunity. That's the ace. It's up to you on how you handle that opportunity. You can tell yourself you're going to succeed and win and be prosperous, be the emperor. You can fail. You can be all 8 of Cups. You can find out that it's too hard. Ace of Wands. You can have a new desire in your heart today. You can find new energy and drive today. But are you going to move forward with all of that? Or are you just going to feel it for a day or two and call it quits? How long are you going to keep the fire burning? How long? Before it burns out. Do you depend on someone to keep your fire burning? Or do you keep your fire burning for you? Is this fire for you or is this fire for somebody else? Do you only have desire to be happy if you get the person of your dreams? Or do you desire to be happy by yourself? And then anything on top of that's just cupcake icing, cherry on top. You have new thoughts and ideas on how to manifest, how to speak, how to talk. How long are you going to keep it up? How long are you going to keep it up? Are you going to say the sword's too heavy? You can't hold it up anymore? Or are you going to find something inside of you and say, yes, you can? Yes, you can. Anyways, guys, you know what I mean. I hope that this long-ass video did something for you. I hope that what I said touches your heart and is the right message for you. I do feel it's a message from above. And I never want to hurt anybody or make anyone feel bad. I just want you to have this. And I have a feeling that what I'm saying, which is from the universe, is a tool on how to help you get it. I don't want anybody to fail. If you're given a new opportunity at love, a new chance, sometimes it's not a new opportunity to love them. Sometimes it's a new opportunity to love yourself. And what are you going to do with that? Are you going to dump it out because it's not pouring love on the area of your life that you like? Remember, when you get this cup, it's overflowing. There's more than enough to fill this cup and the next cup and the next and the next and the next person and the next and the next. This cup is overflowing. It's not only enough for your relationship or only enough for you. And if Spirit says, love yourself first, you need to do that. You have all the aces, guys. You have a full house. You're the magician. He is giving you opportunities, not guarantees. It's giving somebody a job, not money. You have all the opportunities in the world to make this happen. You're wielding it. Remember, he's cloaked in passion with the red. He's cloaked in passion and purity, which is faith. Passion and faith. Passion and faith. That's what all the successful people have in common. Passion and faith. Unwavering. There's nothing that could make them think different. I'm going to let this go tonight with a Romance Angels reading. Spirit called me to do it. I was ready to call off the video. You can stay if you want, or you can go. I don't mind. But Spirit, for some reason, telling me to grab the Romance Angels. I don't have anything planned. I don't know what I'm doing. Spirit, use me. I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going with this. I don't. There's no plan. Spirit, what do you want to say through these cards? These are your hands, your cards. What do you want to say? Use me as a vessel of truth and enlightenment. Give a message to us all. Please give a message for us all. Give me a message. I've never done this before, but I'm going to do it. Give me a message. Give me a message. The suspense is killing me. We have new love, heart-to-heart conversations. Pay attention to the red flags and healing family issues. There is somebody that has been having romantic feelings about you, and it's a blessing. There's angels giving them this feeling. They have stirred up romantic feelings. You brought this into your life through manifestation. You've done some kind of an affirmation or some kind of a candle ritual that has really done some very big, dramatic, spiritual intervention into somebody's heart and life. They are feeling so pulled to you right now. They are feeling so called that they can't help but being pushed towards you. And you guys will have a heart-to-heart conversation coming up very soon. You need to honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. What this means for me is, with healing family issues, watch what you say, because there's some issues in your heart that are not dealt with. And based on those fears and anxieties and doubts, you might say something wrong. You might jump the gun. So pay attention to the red flags. The spirit world is cautioning you on what to say or how to act. There's some kind of cautioning. I feel like it could be crows. It could also be wind, very strong wind, candles crackling, and a gut feeling. There's also a spirit guide trying to connect to you to give you messages. You have to be open to hear them. Open yourself up to these messages, because somebody that loves flowers or a garden or speaks to you through nature, they're trying to reach out. But they can't until you heal some family issues. And it doesn't have to be family through childhood. This can be family through your own personal family. If you've had a divorce, if you have grudges towards that, if you have children that you're not getting along with, if they're older children, I get that message for some people. If you have adult children, you need to heal that. Your love life will benefit as you forgive these children and parents. If somebody hurt you, if you forgive them without being angry, that also helps. I also am being burdened to say that your twin that is talking with you, or not, for lack of better words, has for some reason thought you were not the one for them. At one point in time, they were convinced, this isn't my soulmate. The angels are telling them, please keep an open mind. And they are also working on the healing between you guys. There is some healing that needs to be done. It is worth waiting for. Okay? This relationship is taking a long time, but it's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. What do these red flags have to do with you? What are the spirit guides trying to tell you? What are these red flags? We have free yourself. They keep telling you to let go of the outcome. They keep telling you to love yourself. They keep telling you to give yourself some attention. There's been some neglect. And they see it. They know there's been some neglect. They know there has been. It's safe for you to talk to them. It's safe for you to release yourself from the situation. They're telling me, if you energetically release yourself from this person and this outcome, you're not going to lose them. It's safe. There's somebody out there that feels, if I release them energetically, they're gone for good. The only thing keeping us together is me. And the minute I let go, they're gone. That's keeping somebody in a cage and caging yourself in the process. You're not being free to love and free to let them come to you. They want you to stay optimistic about your love life and do your rituals and your prayers, but the optimism here is the key word. They want you to stay optimistic. Stop doubting. Don't be a doubting Thomas. And don't be afraid to let go because you think they're gone forever. Keep an open mind. Stay optimistic. You're healing, so are they. This is worth waiting for. You don't have to rush it. Don't feel like if it doesn't come at this time, I'm not happy. Call in your soulmate. By doing all of these things, these cautions, these red flags, these loving yourself, this is the key and the right mixture to call in your soulmate. Bottom of the deck is soulmate. They're right there. After that is very soon. Very soon. So what that tells me is, even though you're separated right now, you need to free yourself from the outcome. Free yourself from all the doubts. Stay optimistic, key word. Keep an open mind that the time clock you have set onto this relationship doesn't really matter. What matters is healing the issues that you guys need to be having healed. This is a love worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work. And you guys are coming together very, very soon. Spirit is saying, clearly decide, please. What do you want? So it comes to you now. Because Spirit knows your heart and He knows your mind. And what He's telling me is, your mind is telling you there's doubts. But your soul is telling me you're confident. Please be clear. Be crystal clear. Because you're giving us mixed messages. You're telling the universe you want union, but your mind is telling you you have doubts. Therefore, we have a mixed message, and it's causing a delay. If you really want your soulmate, please call them in. And the red flag and the caution is, free yourself. Free yourself, and they will do the freeing of themselves in return. Spirit's also saying a lot of us need to focus on career and finances. The next couple of months might be a little difficult up ahead. We need to make sure we're not overspending and that we are taking care of ourselves financially and our home. Your career needs a little attention. Sometimes it suffers with a lack of dedication. You have to forgive and learn. As you release yourself from the past, you'll experience more love in the present moment. You have to forgive and learn from your past. It's a process. That's what's happening. They're saying keep flirting with this person. Keep flirting. Keep talking to them. There's nothing wrong with that. But please stop telling yourself that there's doubts. You need to let that shit go. Okay? Let it go. Don't tell yourself these lies anymore. They're not true. They're just not true. There's so much chemistry in this relationship that it's undeniable. This is the one. You've met the romantic partner you're already supposed to be with and that you seek. Okay? You've already met this person. You're not going to meet anybody else. You deserve love. Sagittarian energy here. Shoot that arrow. Hit the target. You deserve it. You know what you want. You know. For some of you, children may be affecting your love life. People are worried about their children. People are not going to move as fast as they would like when they have other people that they're carrying with them. They have other people in tow. They have other people they're loyal to. They're not just going to jump ship without making sure that the foundation with these children is finally set. For other people, the message is, probably like myself, pay more attention to your children. Stop focusing on your man or your woman and pay attention to your children, because actually they're very much in need. And this is healing family issues between you and your children. And over here, forgiving and learning, you need to refocus on your schedule. You need to focus on the attention you give them. And you probably need to purge. I am hearing a calling that some people need to get off of the electronics. That may be children, that may be adults. Shit, it could be both. But he is saying get off the electronics, fix your schedule, do a 21-day challenge, change your habit for 21 days. Your life will change. Get up in the morning, make up your bed. It makes you feel better. Get up in the morning and give yourself some coffee and some time. You'll feel better. Because he's telling me that some people are so overwhelmed with the daily life that they want to sleep in. They just hit snooze. They don't want to wake up. They don't want to face another day. It's a challenge to get out of bed. And I'm feeling that some people return to their bed often, or they return to laying down often, because there's some kind of depression that does need to get dealt with healthily, not with drugs, but with getting outside, getting some sunshine and meditation, okay? There is some depression going on out there for some people. Make up your bed, change your paradigm, get off the electronics. It's going to be an addiction to break for some people, but you're going to feel better once you did. There are other people out there that are probably watching video after video after video all day long trying to get answers. He is saying, no, when you get a good answer and you resonate with it, tell yourself to call it quits. Tell yourself that's enough. If you still want to focus on self-growth and you want to grow and you're not ready to just put down the effort you're giving to yourself by spiritually learning, do something about learning about astrology on videos or listen to mantras online, like my Ganesh one I showed you guys, things like that, okay? There's room to self-growth without that. Give your relationship a chance for some of you. Work on your partnership. That, what to me means, this is a partnership. You're not going to show up with an empty cup and expect them to fill it. You're going to show up with a cup full. That's going to give your relationship a chance. It means don't self-sabotage. Don't cut yourself short. Please, don't cut yourself short. You need to give, not get. Give your relationship a chance. You don't have to get everything you expect. Love yourself first. I knew that was going to come out. Love yourself first. It makes you romantically attractive. I don't care if you're 120 pounds or 300 pounds. If you love yourself, you're attractive. Somebody finds you attractive. Your soulmate certainly does. But I also don't care if you're built, beautiful, you have the body of a god or a goddess. If you go around with like Eeyore with a dark cloud over your head, or you're feeling depressed and defeated, and you feel like shit, that does not make you attractive. That is repelling them far, far, far away. And that may also be a barrier for some people watching. It doesn't matter how beautiful you are. I think that is the ending of my reading. I guess that's it. Oh, no. Okay, guys. Well, that's it. That's the end of my reading. I've been on here probably 4 hours. This is the longest reading I've ever done. But it's also the most heartfelt, and I felt called to do it, and I was certainly a vessel. Now I'm worn out. I am plumb worn out. I am depleted. But let me tell you, I'm going to go rejuvenate myself. I'm going to relax. I'm going to have a nice dinner. I'm going to have some peace. Put on some good music. I'm going to start feeling good. And I want to tell you guys one thing. If you start feeling down in the dumps, turn on some good music. Frank Sinatra, you know, I don't know. You can do, you know, Mediterranean soothing sounds. You can turn on, you know, pop music. You can turn on 80s, whatever it is. Turn on some good music. It's going to bring your mood up. Okay? Watch a good movie too. Pretty Woman. Heck yeah. Or, you know, Pride and Prejudice. There's lots of good movies out there. Lots of really good movies. Titanic. All kinds of good feel-good movies. Find something that makes you feel good. Give yourself some you time. Give yourself some love. Let's see what's here. Leah, hi, hon. I'll see you soon, my dear. You are such a good soul, Steph. You deserve it all. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you, Jocelyn. You're awesome. You're so awesome. This feels like a personal reading, Francesca. I'm glad. More like a classes in session, preach fest, I'm sure. Everyone was like, oh my God, what is this mess? It's all about divine timing. You're meant to see it when you see it, guys. You were meant to come on here when you're meant to come on here and take from it what you're supposed to take from it. So I hope you did take something good. You're so welcome, guys. Kelsey, you're so welcome. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your energy on here. Thank you so much, everybody that's been here. Thank you, Esmore. Thank you so much. Francesca, I'm glad you got what you needed. I love you guys. Since you've hung out with me this long, I'm going to do one more oracle here, something good. Not long, not a long drawn out oracle, but a good one. I wanted to do my chakra cards. Where did I put it? Seriously. Well, I guess chakra wasn't meant to be. It's not here. It's not meant to be. Not that one. I'm going to do Angelarium. And my Divine Circus. Those are short. Oh, I'm sitting on them. That's probably why. But they were meant to be. So I'm going to do these. Everything happens for a reason. You know what? These cards talk to me, and I'm just like shuffling, and then one just sticks out, and they're like, you already have what you're supposed to have. Sometimes it comes that quick. I intended on saying a little prayer and asking, but as I was starting to shuffle, boom, this card pops out. So it's going to be one of them. It's called Sandalphon, and it's the angel of new life. And look at those twin flames. Look at those twin flames right there. And it's talking about new life. Spirit, please give me a beautiful end to this reading. Something strong and meaningful that changes lives. Something meant for the collective. Something meant for the collective. Okay. Crown of the Butterfly Bambi. And I always can tell you, butterflies to me do represent new life. So this is a new beginning for this person, a new life. You guys have a new life coming for you. There is something in store that is a blessing that is on the way. This is the number 31. Add them together, it's the number 4, which is stability. This new life that you are getting right now, that you are manifesting as we speak, is going to be very stable and grounding and long-lasting. Now I'm going to read the Sandalphon. When the time is right, and the twin, keyword twin angel, will return, aka your loved one returning back to you. Sandalphon was the first, and now we follow it forward along the shoreline into the water. Sandalphon's footsteps bring with it great fear, but also awe and hope. That's your journey. With each step, we move closer to the conclusion. Ooh, the conclusion. And a new beginning. Embrace this new epic, which has come and is already past. Ooh. What will be is still a dream. Okay, what will be is still a dream, and Sandalphon flows through it all. When a new era emerges, the blood of the twin angel brings fertility to everything it touches. Wow. So too will the next world be born into this world in the wake of the Sandalphon. The signs of this card and the key words are a wheel within a wheel, a child, and a spiral. Guys, this is your blessing. We had the Emperor and the Empress. This is them, the Emperor and the Empress. One is pregnant with life, and one births the life and then gives more life. It's about bringing as above, so below down. It's about making a wish come true, a dream reality. It's about your twin flame returning. It's about a new stable beginning. But most importantly, it's about balance and the two of you working together. I find that extremely, such a blessing that we got this card. We could have gotten any card out of the deck, and I am very happy and thankful we got this twin flame card because we didn't have to. We could have got anything else, and that's just Spirit saying, I am going to give you this new life with this person. You will reconnect. Okay, I'm showing you how to take a lead. He's saying there's fear, but there's also hope. And with each step, you move closer to the conclusion and a new beginning. So time is really not that important. I don't want you guys to worry about time. Crown of the Butterfly Bambi. Let's see what she's about. And as I recall, I've never gotten her before. Just as nature imbues a butterfly with an innate ability for radical transformation, so too do you have natural instincts within, guiding you to grow in dramatic life, like the utterly beautiful, life-changing ways of the butterfly. Progress is your perfection. Growth is your attainment. Do you shun what you have been or mistakes you have made? Or instead, do you wear your ability for transformation as a sacred crown of power or a scar of honor? Transformation is the ability and an art. It's a sacred power. It requires an ability to go through the death of the old self, to be reborn again. That death might be an identity, a lifestyle, a career, or an inner sense of self that no longer seems to carry through enough into reflecting who you are becoming. This requires strength and flexibility. Be like a bamboo, to bend without breaking. You have to be strong in your sense of your essence, that even as the form of your life, your body, your mind, your very soul goes through change, you recognize that underneath it all, there is a kernel of essential eternal, that you are always going to be the same. There is a piece of you that will always be the same, but there is much of you that changes. This is your spiritual anchor, a feeling of peace and consistency, even while the world and your life changes around you. This may be causing you to change and grow in other ways. It's also asking you to be flexible as you possess and indicate that there's something coming. Remember, a transformation is possible if you will it. Are you willing to let go of what you have known or what you once believed? Who you have been and who you are now, without judging it? Accept and understand that you are outgrowing your past and you are outgrowing what once was. You are now becoming your future in this very moment. This takes great courage, whilst flexibility of the mind allows you to believe there are other possibilities in this life, what you have already experienced. The strength gives you enough courage to bear the loss of the known and the terror of the unknown. Perhaps even turning that terror into excitement for what may be. This card speaks of the spiritual ability inside you to transform. This is not a tiny, small change. It is a life-altering transformation where you will pass through a door and you cannot go back. It is challenging. It is thrilling, but it promises so much happiness. There will be a loss to receive your gain. If you are in transition through such a transformational process, you will know how painful it can be sometimes. This oracle brings you the confirmation that this too shall pass, and not to be felled, but to be strong. This is a true rebirth. You have called it to your life. Brace yourself. Have strength and courage. You have what it takes, or it wouldn't be here. You can make this crazy, improbable leap into a completely new consciousness, or you can deny it and fall. You are meant to jump through. It may seem ridiculous, just like the improbable miracle of the caterpillar becoming a butterfly, but it is part of your destiny. This radical change of which you dream or which you feel swept up in without knowing what is pulling you forward. It is meant to be. Believe in your own ability to transform. Trust in what is happening. Don't dream small dreams, for you are capable of far more. You have a dramatic, colorful creation coming your way. You have within you the ability to become a creature so wildly unbelievable and free that you can't even at this moment envision or imagine what you will look like. All you can do is trust in the magnificence of what you are becoming. The expression of this transformation is the expression of yourself and the intelligence and power that is within you that has outgrown the outer shell and needs to continue to grow. Congratulate yourself for coming this far. Be happy that you have reached a higher level of knowing and intelligence and power that you need to grow. It is time to move forward, not stay stuck in the past. Be flexible and embrace what is to come. All right. So those are good cards. That's why everything happens for a reason, guys. That's why everything happens for a reason. This long-ass reading happened for a reason. Even though I feel called to delete it after today. Who wants to watch a 4-hour reading probably? Like seriously, who wants to watch that? Nobody's going to click on after this and watch that. Unless I timestamp, and I doubt, I don't know. But whoever was here to watch it, it was meant for you. So when I do delete it, which I most likely will, you can't come back to it. The same way this transformation is happening, you can't go back. You can't return back to your past. You have to continue growing. So this message will stay up for about 24 hours before I delete it. Give everyone that's meant to hear this message a chance. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching and staying with me this whole time. I love you guys very much. And remember, just keep swimming. If you want a private reading, it won't be 4 hours, but it will be good. You can message me on www.naturalintuition1111.com. All right, I love you guys. I love you a lot. Bye, Francesca. Bye, Rob. Bye, Naomi. Bye, Tracy. Bye, Normand. Bye, Esmore. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it helps.